As the ball is batted down, it was Willie Gay, the long, fast linebacker.
Well, they've got tremendous speed on the edge of this defense. They're able to apply that kind of pressure here early, just trying to use a little misdirection with that jet sweep, but give Gay, who's an athletic linebacker on the inside, partnered up with Anthony Hitchens. Give him credit for getting in there quickly and get.
Hello everyone, welcome to today's live stream. We got the Kansas City Chiefs, Denver Broncos here. Sorry we're a little bit late today, guys. Took a little while to get everything set up, but we are here. We are ready to go. Let's see what we got. There we go.
It's going to need some help, obviously.
Third downs have been a struggle.
Doing stuff a little bit more on the fly today, guys. Sorry.
Physically, they'll need that. Jerry Jeudy, you mentioned Patrick and Sutton. Jeudy needs to win some one-on-ones. Chris Jones, as good as you'll see on the inside. He and Aaron Donald, they're probably two of the best in the inside, and Tyrann Mathieu really become one of the anchors and leaders of this Chiefs defense, making sure everybody's aligned and ready to play.
Third downs have been a struggle
there
for the
we
Broncos.
go. I think we're ready now, guys.
Take a shot downfield, and he just overshot Jerry Jeudy. Speedster out of Alabama just missed him, and it's a 3-and-out.
Yeah, they went right after him. I know it's taking a chance on third down, but we just talked about the Bengals and Jamar Chase and what they did against this secondary. They had a big day, and Ward is beaten there by Jeudy. And Ward was the one. He was in phase many times.
All right.
Jamar Chase. That time he's beaten.
We are finally ready to roll, guys. Sorry about that.
Sam Martin, you just COVID list. A boom.
How are we doing today?
Hardman driven all the way back to the 6-yard line.
All right, Chiefs on the return here, guys. McCole Hardman to about the 9-yard line. 13:58 left, first quarter, guys. 0-0. Chiefs will start at their own 9-yard line. Let's go. We're rolling. We're ready to go today. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm going to do the best I can, guys.
The Broncos defense, which is third in the NFL in scoring defense, very unusual to rank that highly and miss the playoffs against this Chiefs high-powered offense.
Yeah, can't wait to watch Patrick Mahomes in this offense against this defense.
That really took me a while to get that stuff rolling, guys.
To play very patiently.
Let me know how the game audio is, guys, if you could.
Patrick Mahomes enjoyed earlier in his career.
If it's good for you, let me know.
To become a much more patient quarterback.
Opening handoff to Darrell Williams.
Darrell Williams stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Second down at 10 coming up here, guys.
They're not quite ready to go this week. Won't play.
It is nice to see these linebackers get a chance. Look at 55 right there, Chubb. Nice to see him back.
Do you think the Chiefs have their way today, guys? Is this going to be too easy for the Kansas City Chiefs?
Talking to him on our Zoom this week, could say, hey, you guys don't have a chance to get to the postseason. He's just a competitor, just a warrior. He's out here going to give it his all.
I feel like this is a little quiet.
Very tough year
I don't know.
Several fronts.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Mahomes, sidearm pitch.
Hardman out to the 11. It'll be third and long.
Denver defense will give Mahomes
coming up here.
Kyle Fuller filling in for Surtain, forced him out. One of those new faces in the secondary.
Yeah, and Patrick Mahomes in a Chiefs offense, because of the decision by Hardman to take that punt, return the punt instead of letting it go. You know, they're dealing with some tough field position here on their opening drive.
They netted 60 yards.
My setup's a little bit different, guys. I moved my desk over in the room I'm at, so things are a little bit different here. Still trying to adjust to it.
Or if you got him all covered, he can use his legs to keep a play alive and either scramble for the first down or buy enough time.
Third down and 7 here for the Chiefs, guys. Mahomes.
Well protected.
Scrambles. He's got plenty of room. He's across the 20 to the 24. He'll have a first down.
Across the 20.
We just talked about how, you know, if you're good enough to defend,
man, they lock it down at coverage, and Mahomes just gets the whole middle of the field to himself.
There's nobody there in the middle. Look at the middle of this defense, and that's what Patrick Mahomes recognizes. He sees some man coverage, nobody there, and even deep close to his own goal line, still has the athletic ability to pull out of there and be able to pick up that first down.
11-yard scramble on the 3rd and 7.
Mahomes sidearm incomplete.
Overthrew was well covered, just throws it away.
Second down, 10.
Fangio as a head coach and really helps out so much on this defense. We talked about how do you've done well in the past against this offense and Patrick Mahomes. What do you do? What's the key? He said, man, there isn't one key. there's several keys. You have to constantly
Just
mix
make sure
up
this
your
is
looks
off.
and give him, whether it's single high safety or two high, just constantly giving him different looks to create some
Let me know if that
hesitation.
game audio is good for you guys. McCole Hardman here on the outside, getting loose.
Gets by Fuller and is finally spun out of bounds up across the 40.
See, this
I
is
think
when he has
Hardman
a
out to about the
cushion. He's got a
44
run
there.
play on, but he's got a chance because he has a cushion to get the
Boy,
ball
he
out
almost
to
scooted
space.
free
So you
there.
see Tyreek Hill in these
That
positions.
speed,
McCole
all the way
Hardman
out to the
also is a
44-yard
4-3
line
kind
where he
of
ran
guy.
out of bounds.
And if he sees that he's got one of his faster receivers with enough room and a blocker in front, he's going to take that, and it's all about yards after the catch if defenses are going to sit back.
Hardman comes in motion. They hand it to Williams.
Williams going to get about 3 here, guys. Second down, 7 coming up.
Hardman or Hill or Kelsey, they don't have a true slot guy. They really have a lot of movable pieces, don't they?
Yeah, I think Andy Reid has developed this offense around Patrick Mahomes' versatility and understanding of what to do with the football. It's almost like if an offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator get into an argument, usually they say the guy with the chalk last wins that argument. Well, with Patrick Mahomes, his ability to recognize...
Who is this, Kirk Herbstreit?
He's got the chalk last.
See how fast.
I don't even know who this announcer is. He sounds different to me.
Empty backfield. Mahomes delivers.
Mahomes complete over the middle to Byron Pringle. I had to
A
be.
lot of that has to do with just the job that they do with Andy Reid in this offense of prepping.
Yeah,
and putting together
Casey's moving
their
it here,
script of
guys.
plays, of
They are in Denver
variety of
territory.
formations
It's going to
and
be tough to
personnel
stop.
groupings. Seeing how the
You
defense
can just
is
tell
gonna play
watching the
that
Chiefs,
week
they were
round,
just so hard to
and they
stop.
usually
Too
put
many
together
variables.
a sequence of
Travis
plays that's gonna give them
Kelce,
a chance to be pretty effective in that opening drive.
Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, Byron Pringle, McCole Hardman. It's too much. Too much speed.
Things going quickly. And they've done that.
All right, Mahomes here looking deep, going down the field. That's almost picked off. Wow.
A defender. And it's
Really should have picked that off. You got to make the most of that opportunity, though, son.
one of those guys filling in at corner who had it right in his hands.
Yeah, and I think he's expecting Pringle to continue to work to the
I love the
inside.
Denver fans. They're cool.
Instead, he just kind of turns right out of his route to come
Well,
back
thanks for
to
joining us here today,
Patrick
guys.
Mahomes.
Sorry, we're a little bit late here getting on the air. I actually get out of work Earl at about 3:30, so it takes me a little bit to get everything all situated. I thought I'd be on the air at 4:15, but took me a little bit longer to get stuff all together.
It's Draymond Jones.
Let me know if game audio is good.
Good job delivering.
Give me the thumbs up.
Rush pressure since the trade that
Hard for me to tell.
sent Von Miller away from Denver.
Encroachment, defense, number 96. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Shelby Harris was questionable. Hasn't practiced much this week. Good to go to start. It's been one out of Illinois State.
Been that kind of year for Vic Fangio and this defense.
NFL Saturdays, guys. How about it?
Last week with COVID, and I've been so impressed with how they continue to play and continue to fight and live up to the standard. They're still third in the NFL in scoring defense, despite somewhat of a revolving door up front and at linebacker.
Also third in yards allowed. Mahomes bumped into.
Oh, pass underneath. It'll be third and short. Brianna, hey, what's going on? Good to see you.
The 32-yard line.
How's the game audio? Is the game audio pretty solid? Or could it use a little juice?
Usually doesn't translate to a losing record. No team has finished in the top 3 in terms of points allowed and been under 500 since the 93 Bears.
All right, here we go.
Offensive.
3rd and 1. Can the Broncos get a stop here? That's the
6
question.
offensive linemen in for the Chiefs, as well as Mike Burton, the fullback. And
Oh, they get the first down. Darrell Williams to about the 30. Gets about 3 there. Sweet. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. How are you doing today?
Great example of who they have had to become this year. You know, they started this.
Who are you pulling for? Are you pulling for the Chiefs or are you pulling for the Broncos today?
Kelsey and Hill, over the years, you think of explosive plays. This year, this is what defense.
I kind of would like to see the Broncos win. I just don't think they can. I don't think they got what it takes to get it done today.
Those big touchdowns, and as we said earlier, Mahomes, after starting the year 3 and 4, they've really found a rhythm, and they've shown their ability to be more patient.
All right, here we go. First attempt from the 30. Mahomes. Deep drop. He's going end zone. That's going to be a complete. Wow, he really launched that one.
3 and out. Kirk fewest in
The
the
ball
league.
was
That's a
almost
big
in the
reason why
stands.
They average, more plays per drive than anybody.
I think Chiefs because my dad likes them.
More
Okay,
done,
okay.
Less Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, actually, you know what's funny, Brianna? My dad loves the Chiefs as well.
Not to say that they still can't
We actually took my dad to a Chiefs game up in New England a couple years back for his 80th birthday. My dad's actually 80 years old. Can you believe that? But yeah, he's a big Chiefs fan.
As good as they are.
Play 12 of this drive.
Underneath, Travis Kelce gets about 9, I believe. Very close to the first down.
At the 21.
You know, I've been watching him, go back to his days in college. He was at Cincinnati, but when you see him in person, just a massive man and a tough.
I was rooting for the Chiefs hard that day too when they went to New England. Not only for my dad, but I had a lot of money on the Chiefs.
That's why a lot of times you'll see him use a linebacker and a safety, especially.
All right, here we go, guys. 3rd down and 1. Can the Broncos stiffen up here at all? I don't think so. Yeah, another easy first down for the Chiefs.
A less
about the 18-yard line.
Handoff from Mahomes that time will again move the sticks.
Yeah, I think even Mahomes was like, oh my, he went back to check it. That ball almost was out. You could see him slip. The other, if you
offensive line is getting that push up front.
And Williams was able to secure it.
Man, the Broncos just with no resistance up front.
You can see Mahomes' reaction.
Chiefs getting what they want.
He's thinking that ball might be on the surface.
Footing's going to be an issue today, maybe even for quarterbacks. Jerick McKinnon, situational back, is in the game. A whole motion back.
All right, first down and 10 from the 18. Mahomes going shotgun. Rolling out, pumps, he's to the 15, he's to the 10, he's inside the 10. I think he'll have a first down there. At about the 7 is where they'll mark it. They cannot stop this Chiefs offense, guys. It's not pretty.
Working into the middle of the field. He's right here. He gets picked up by the safety. Everybody, for the most part, is taken away. But this is what you love about
got first and goal here for the Chiefs, guys, at about the 7-yard line.
Griffith is frozen, actually elevated. And it made it easy for Mahomes just calmly to work around him and pick up more first down yardage.
Underneath, incomplete that time. It'll be 2nd down.
Quickly by Pringle. So a pair of 11-yard scrambles for Mahomes in this possession.
Again, he and Pringle are going to have to talk when they get on the sidelines. That time, I think Pringle, again, not coming out of his break and working to the outside. He just kind of came out of his break and turned back. And that quick flip. That
2nd and goal here for the Chiefs, guys. Broncos cannot stop them. It's been a long drive. About a 7-minute drive. I remember they got the ball 13:58 left in the first. About a 7-minute drive here, guys.
Hartman now comes across in motion.
Mahomes shotgun here. He's going to go underneath. Pass complete to Hardman. He's tackled at the 3-yard line. 3rd down goal coming up here, guys.
With big cushion there because of the respect that Callahan has for Hardman. And of course, you're deep
just
in your
don't
territory.
feel like there's any resistance
Hardman,
here, though.
Kind of an option route. If they're in tight, I'm going to work
Chiefs
around
just being very patient, taking what they want.
Turn and get the football and try to do something after the catch. Pretty good job by Callahan.
I did take Kansas City to cover the spread in my pick'em league. I just didn't think Denver could bring it today. I think the feeling is definitely right.
Lined up behind Mahomes.
All right, here's Mahomes shotgun from the 4. Play action. He's going to go across the field to Travis Kelce for an easy touchdown. Way too quick. That's going to be a long day for Denver. Last game of the year. Long day.
Tight end with his 57th
extra point to make it 7-0 here, guys.
91-yard drive.
Yeah, watch Kelce.
91 yards. How about it?
That he's
in just over 7 minutes.
And then he just kind of gets lost. He showed protection.
Very methodical from the Chiefs, guys. They just got whatever they want in that drive. Running, passing, quarterback runs, everything. Just about everything you want in a drive, the Chiefs got it.
Great example, Kirk, what you were talking about.
Extra point up and good. 7-0 Chiefs, guys. We'll go to commercial here.
Couple of scrambles for first downs, doesn't matter.
I believe.
17 plays, 90.
We go to commercial at 7-0 Chiefs. By the way, sports betting is live in New York. I'm excited, guys. It's a big day. I was really pumped up about that. I've been waiting for that for years. I mean, years. I'm a New Yorker. So, I was able to. I did not have to travel to place my bets today. It was a rarity. I normally travel every day, save some gas mileage today, and yeah, I got some bets in. I didn't bet on this game though. Today I did not bet on any of the NFL games today. Just NBA for me today. Nothing in the NFL. I got some NFL stuff for tomorrow. James Lowe, what's going on, James? Welcome to the chat, man. Yeah, isn't that great to hear? Yeah, it really is awesome, man. I'm enjoying it. I really am. Just sitting in my house, being able to do this stuff is so foreign to me. It's actually awesome. If I wanted to, I could get on and actually place some bets for this game, which feels cool. But I'm not going to do that right now. Any picks for tomorrow? Yeah, James, I have a NFL video actually coming out around 9 p.m. tonight. After I'm done with this live stream, I'm going to do the video up. Do have the research done, so since you're in here with me, why don't I give you a good little rundown here as far as what we have. So for me, James, this is what we're going to have for tomorrow. Let's see, where did I put this information? Gonna have, and I'll break it down in the video as far as all the research and stuff, but we'll have Josh Allen over 32.5 rushing yards, minus 114 odds. We'll have the Los Angeles Chargers -3 spread versus the Las Vegas Raiders at minus 110. We'll have Jonathan Taylor over 114.5 rushing yards at minus 113. And we'll have the over 42 points in the Texans game at minus 110. So we'll have 4 selections here tonight, James. And I'll give you a breakdown on each pick here in the video, all the research to back up all those picks. So they'll be out around 9 p.m. All right, I think we're back from commercial.
Time, Steve Levy, Brian
you get the VIP access, James. I'm just
ESPN Plus.
I mean, is Andy Reid happy with? Look at that smile. You don't see that very often. Opening drive.
Thanks for hanging with me, guys. As always, it's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you.
Pretty good start.
A little bit under the weather.
3rd downs there.
Magic Man, what's up? Always good to see you, my man.
150th career touchdown pass for Patrick.
Watching at the grocery store. One off the first buy on the Stars. Make it rain. Let's go, baby. Make it rain. I love it, man. Love to hear it. Cashing in that DraftKings money. Nothing like watching at the grocery store. I love it. Do you like these parlay 4 teams? Rams, money line. Okay. Dolphins plus 9.5. Yes, I actually picked them plus 7 on the spread in my pick'em league. So yes, I do like that. Steelers plus 7.5. Yes, I picked them as well, plus 3.5 in my pick'em, so I do like that. Tampa minus 2.5. Hard not to like that. Yeah, James, I like all those. Honestly, I really do. I actually picked all those. I picked Tampa minus 8.5. I picked the Steelers plus 3.5. I picked the Dolphins plus 7, I believe it was. And I picked the Rams, I think, minus 5, if I recall.
Now in a tailback, the physical rookie out of North
Carolina. You got it, James. Anytime, man.
Day against the Chiefs in the first meeting, 100 yards.
I want to say I picked the Rams minus 5, but now that I think about it, I might have picked 49ers plus 5 on that. I still think the Rams should win the game. I did pick the 49ers, though, to cover the spread, which was 5, I believe. So still love your selection, though, there, man, with the money line. You should be good on that. They shouldn't lose that game. I think it'll be fairly close.
Drew Lock's going to play well today. They've got to have more rhythm.
Good call, teasing that down. It's a good teaser overall. I love the teaser. All right, Drew Lock going deep here, up top. Judy, incomplete. Sorry, getting all excited there, guys. I thought Lock was gonna complete a pass there.
He didn't have anybody open here, but this is what Drew Lock has got.
Yeah, you know, Pittsburgh fighting for a playoff spot a little bit more than the Ravens are, I think.
Yeah, that was his issue.
I like what the Steelers have done here at the end of the season, to be honest with you. The defense is really starting to pick it up.
If you look at
Big Ben's obviously motivated.
I mean, he looks the part of an NFL quarterback, but as we see with a lot of young guys,
Carolina just doesn't have any juice to stay with Tampa. Even if Tampa puts the backups in, which that's part of what I don't know with that game, what Tampa's playing for. I actually haven't double-checked that part of it. I hope Tampa's at least playing for something. But even their backups, I'd probably take over Carolina. Carolina's kind of been awful lately.
over the head. And Portland Sutton, good pressure from Jaron Reed.
I feel really strange. James Magic Man, Brianna, taking Jonathan Taylor over 114.5 rushing yards. I've never taken a line that high as an official pick. That is very unlike me, but there was a lot of data to back that one up. So
Jaron Reed and Chris Jones have been really just taking this defense and made
boy, the
them
strength
more
is making me
violent,
feel
more
good.
physical up
My
front.
goodness.
Heat up, but an
Oh! Broncos punter tackle. I think that's going to be a penalty, guys. We got some roughing. Penalty marker down. That should be a first down, Broncos.
From referee Brad Rogers here.
Punter got annihilated.
He thought he had it. I mean, he went all in.
Personal foul.
Yeah.
The kicker.
Yeah.
Defense number 39.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
He went for it.
On offense, as much as Denver is, you need any spark you can get, and they get one here with the personal foul.
Well, especially the way this game is started, right? I mean, all the build-up of this game is the frustration for Denver, Kansas City, the great year that they're having, and then to start the way it has, they go 2 3 and outs.
Thanks for joining me here, guys. It's always fun hanging with you guys. I really do enjoy getting to do these, talk to you guys. It really is a lot of fun for me. So I appreciate you hanging with me here on a Saturday afternoon. I really do. It's a lot of fun.
And a quarter will get you a donut.
It's fun to watch the game with the people.
You get his point. So he's coming out trying to make big plays.
All right, Drew Lock from midfield hands it off. Looks like Javonte Williams gain of about 5
against the Chiefs. Get Williams going because he's hard to tackle.
Yeah, again, but they've struggled to sustain blocks up front. It's a good theory to get Williams going, but it's tough to do. Drew Lock is a guy that I think a lot of people in the league look at and think that he's got tremendous upside. It's just people are waiting to see his development of going back to the things that I talked about. He does need to be a bit of, he's a gunslinger. The guy we watched in Missouri, he's a gunslinger. That's how that comes naturally to him. He's had to try to kind of recalibrate his game.
That's the truth. Drew Lock is a gunslinger, but he hasn't been a very accurate gunslinger. When I say gunslinger, that's usually what they're talking about. He can chuck it, he can throw it far, he just has to throw it all that accurately, and that describes Drew Lock, I think, very well.
Sneed is become a really good weapon for this defense. You look in the inside, Chris Jones, Melvin Ingram, when he came over from Pittsburgh, Tyrann Mathieu, these guys get a lot of attention, even Hitchens in the middle. But Sneed, off that edge, playing that nickel, that slot corner, does so many different things as that hybrid, and often in run support, as you saw right there.
Figures Denver has 2 plays to get this 3 yards. Fangio's been going for it a lot on 4th down. Won't have to make that decision as Williams shakes free and does have a first down inside the Chiefs 35.
How about the rookie Miners here out of Wisconsin? Whitewater does a really good job. Watch that right guard 77 against Chris Jones. Kicks him out, opens that hole up, and as you and I know, Javonte Williams, he doesn't need a lot of room. He's a physical back but has good suddenness and quickness. But the big right guard Miners that time with a great block on the All-Pro, Chris Jones.
Yeah, nicknamed the Gut, right? He's a guy who went to the Senior Bowl and a name for himself, showing that big gut. Melvin Gordon back in.
Sorry, guys, I was letting the plays roll a little bit there. All right, 34-yard line. Lock with the handoff. Gordon inside.
Melvin would like to finish this season with a big game, whether it's
sorry, guys, I'm losing the air.
For his next team. Finishing up his 7th year.
Yeah, it's a nice
combination.
Trying to
spare you guys all the coughing.
The
That's a gain of about 6 there with Gordon. 2nd down and 4. I'm still getting over a sickness. It just doesn't want to leave me. You know what I mean? You guys ever have one of those sicknesses that just lingers? You know, you feel good, but you cough and cough and cough, and you just can't stop coughing.
That's where they want to live today against this Chiefs defense. 2nd
down 4. Drew Lock. Up top, that's going to be incomplete. Not even close. Not close, bro. Not close. Come on, you got to fight for your job, my man. Drew Lock's got to show something today if he wants to remain starting quarterback.
Back and see Clark, and I think that hurries his
clock. Yeah, I've been sick like that. I hear you. Yeah, it's just one of those things that just doesn't want to leave me, you know.
He had an inside receiver.
I think I'm freaking people out because they think I have COVID or whatnot. I'm like, listen, it's just a dry cough. It just won't leave me.
Clark is picked up by the tight end.
These days you can't cough anymore, right?
3rd and 4.
It's got to be COVID.
Patrick
But
And fan off to the left.
3rd and
That's the
4.
direction.
Pass outside complete. That'll be a first down, Broncos. Good throw there from Drew Lock. Picks up about 5 though. Gets the first down.
Nice job of being able to just a little rhythm throw here. Get it to Patrick. He's going up against a corner that's soft. Fenton sitting back in rhythm. And again, going back to staying on schedule. 3rd and 4.
22-yard line here for the Denver Broncos. Drew Lock has the boys moving here. Can Denver punch this one in?
So,
end around. Cortland Sutton's going to throw it down the field, complete inside the 10. That's going to be Noah Fant at the 6-yard line. What a play. Cortland Sutton makes the throw. How about it?
Job of working through his progressions here himself. Goes around, but watch him look right. And then comes all the way back to his left to be able to find Fant. He wanted to throw that ball to the right, thinking the defense would be caught off guard, but they're not. So he comes all the way back and finds the big tight end. Nice play.
Has he been watching Mahomes? Saved up kind of a sidearm delivery by Sutton.
Beautiful.
6-yard line, 1st and goal here for the Broncos. Can they punch it in? Give me a handoff here. Williams to about the 5. 2nd and goal.
On the stop.
AJ's. I don't know how to pronounce that. AJ's. Did I say that right?
Inside the 5-yard line 3 times.
KC first quarter bet. There you go, man.
So this has been a big emphasis this week.
Did you have KC first quarter? Is this going to be? What was that spread, my man? I'm assuming KC was like a 2.5.
We cannot kick field goals.
Brianna, I think it's going to be a touchdown. Oh boy. She's calling it. Drew Lock. Underneath, he scrambles. He's going to get there. A touchdown, Drew Lock. Yeah, AJ's, I'm sorry about your first quarter bet, man. That's not, if you had KC on the money line first quarter.
Chris, watch the linebackers with the crossers.
Looking like it's going to be tied 7-7.
Opens up a nice alley. Drew Lock recognizes the linebackers, kind of widening out.
A lot of people do.
On a swivel, looking to see who's coming on those crossers.
Oh, goodness.
And open up the
yeah, I would imagine, expected KC to come out, which they did. Had a great drive there, just committed a really stupid penalty.
So Denver, that trick play, the key part of that drive.
Yeah, AJ's, that penalty killed him. Roughing the punter there.
Roughing punter Sam Martin.
Gave him a free 15 and a first down.
The Denver offense needed.
All right, we go to timeout, guys. It is 7-7. Broncos knotted up. Drew Lock. Show him a little something here in Week 18. The fist pump. We are now in timeout here, guys. 7-7. Don't mind me. I might be coughing a little bit here. Let's take a look at that live spread, huh? What we got for the live spread here in the KC game? 9.5? Ooh. Okay, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I feel like I'd be tempted to take Denver here, plus 9.5 currently. I don't know. I feel like I'd be tempted is all I'm saying. I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just saying I'd be tempted to. Love to see that response there from Denver there. All right, still in timeout, guys. 7-7 right now. Boy, who wins the Eagles-Cowboys tonight? I think a lot of players are out for the Eagles. You got to think that the still in timeout here, guys. 7-7. Still wait for them to come back here from timeout. Brianna, I think the Cowboys. Yeah, hard not to like the Cowboys tonight. A lot of players for the Eagles out. I'm with you. Yeah, I originally told people in the Discord channel I was liking the value on the Eagles money line. Then I saw how many players were out. I was like, oh, I don't think that's happening.
Chris, we're being told that Tyreek Hill hurt his heel in warm-ups out here, and so they're not classifying it as an injury, but they are saying that it could limit him in this game. We won't see him as much. You see Andy Reid talking to him about it right there. He's been on the sideline looking down at his heel for quite some time. Something to pay attention to with this Chiefs offense.
I noticed he just hasn't been out there, wondered about that, and with them already, obviously.
Boy, Tyreek Hill might be out too. Yeah, definitely happy leaning Broncos spread right now, guys. I really would be. Especially if Tyreek Hill's off the field. All right, here's Mahomes underneath. That'll be complete. Gain of about 3.
After about 4 yards. Here's the play we showed you. I mean, tremendous hops. His heel looked okay there.
Yeah, he looks good there.
I think your point's a good one, though, with bigger things ahead. Yeah. Pull him out. He did get involved in only 4 plays. That would be a break.
Second down, 7. All right, that'll be the end of the first quarter, guys. That does end the quarter. 7-7 after the first. Kelsey with the first touchdown. Drew Lock with the second touchdown for the Broncos. We are in a timeout right now, guys. AJ's, let's see if Chiefs could cover at the half. Yeah, I would think, what is that spread, AJ's, for the half? What's it like, 6.5? If I had to take a guess, I'd say like, what, 5.5, 6.5, somewhere in there? Yeah, I don't love that Tyreek Hill isn't on the field. That definitely hurts the Chiefs' chances. For sure. There's so much trust between Mahomes and Hill, and without him on the field, obviously, that's a huge loss. In commercial timeout right now, guys, 7-7 here. First quarter break here. Gotta get the bag. What's up, my man? Always good to see you, brother. I did not know there was a live stream today. I'm here now. Let's chat. Yes, sir. Let's go, Grizzlies. Yes, they're up 12, man. I can actually bet these things now live even. I can sit here and I can bet because that's what's happening now with New York. I'm pumped. You don't realize how excited I am. Been wanting to share this with you all day. I've been, just absolutely pumped up all day. Grizz looking good, man. I'm not worried about Dylan Brooks, honestly. He only had 2 points anyway in 7 minutes of play. They seem to be doing just fine without him. I love what I'm seeing from the Grizz right now, my man. They were up 12 last I checked.
This is Williams.
All right, handoff here to Williams.
This is it.
About 2 or 3 on the carry.
On the edge there. Caden Stearns is safety in the stop.
It's funny, I looked at the Grizzlies spread this morning. I was sitting there thinking, man, I really like this Grizzlies spread. And I saw you post it with all the research. I'm like, oh, now I really love it. He's got to get the bag, loves it. I really love it.
But he's getting used to it. Coming out of Texas Tech in those first 2 or 3 years as a starter in Kansas City, it's been quick scores, quick strikes, and this year after the Super Bowl against the Bucs.
All right, shotgun here for Patrick Mahomes. 3rd down here. Can they get off the field? Pass complete. Ah, no, they can't. Darrell Williams gets the 1st down.
Stepping in for his
across the 40.
Former teammate.
We got a penalty marker down, guys. This might come back.
For the playoffs, they'll check the flag here.
Oh, never mind. Definitely not coming back. Definitely not coming back. Broncos just committing those horrible penalties. We love to see it.
I mean, I was looking at Mahomes the whole time. This must have been really late. Oh, he put his left hand up into the face.
What? Are you
and
kidding
Mahomes
me?
looked around and said,
Too many people quickly forget that they were 10-2 without Morant. I believe that's when we was on the train. I'm telling you, you got to get the bag. That's what I was thinking, too. When I saw John Morant off the floor, I was more excited for the bet. Isn't that weird to say? I feel really weird saying that, but when I saw John Morant not on the floor, I was like, oh, yeah, Grizzlies Sprite, give me that. That's a weird thing to say because John Morant is such a good player. He really is, so I don't know what's going on. Like, it's that whole thing we talk about, why I like the assist so much versus the Grizzlies, right? John Morant obviously does not play great defense. He gets beat off the dribble. Now he's an absolute stud on the offensive end, but defensively, forget it. He hurts them defensively. So, and it shows, right? I mean, the numbers don't lie.
He never fumbles, doesn't drop passes.
So I was looking at the assist line. That's one of the first things I looked at, my man. And then I saw John Morant not in there. I'm like, nope, staying away. Not the same thing.
Yeah, that was a strange throw.
Maybe John Morant gets it right eventually in the defensive end, but right now, point guards have their way against him.
Came out low, but you could see as soon as he threw it, he didn't really follow through, didn't like it. But, another 3rd down here for Kansas City.
Another 5 for 5. Need 10 here.
Love that pick, man. Love the pick. Yeah, the only reason I stayed off that over 234.5, man, is I just typically don't play those big ones. They just make me uncomfortable. The research certainly supports what you're playing, and I think it's gonna hit. Those always make me uncomfortable because I feel like it feels like the margin of error is so low because it should go the way that we want. That over should definitely cash, but man, 234 is a lot of points. You know what I mean? Just to rely on. That's 117 from each team. Yeah, it will probably happen for sure.
Denver kind of a middle of the pack.
Seen a few people on the Hornets say, yes, AJ's, I'm on the Hornets as well, my man. I think they get it done today. I got the Hornets money line today. That was one of my official picks.
Booms a punt.
A lot of data there to back up the Hornets today, for sure. When you look at all the numbers, there's a lot of things to back the Hornets up. And you got Drew Holiday out here for the Bucs, so that obviously helps. Oh, I can't let that music run. Oops. Yeah, really, the Hornets should really be 3-1 versus the Bucs in the last 4. They're 2-2 versus the Bucs in the last 4. But if you watch that last game where they lost by 2, they 100% should have won that game. I remember watching that game. Hornets were up big a lot of that game. 100% should have won that game. And they just blew it at the end. So, in Charlotte, no Drew Holiday. Hornets are actually pretty healthy. If you look up and down the roster, they're really healthy coming in. I think there was only one guy I saw. I think it was Vernon Carey, I want to say. But I've never seen him take the floor anyway, so... Hornets pretty healthy coming in. I think they get it done. Bucks also on a back-to-back as well. There's a lot of factors that are coming in that you gotta love. Hornets are 12-3 against the spread at home. Bucks 12-9 on the road against the spread. So it was just a lot of edges there for the Hornets coming into that one. And the back-to-back, I mean, you know, Milwaukee's traveling from Brooklyn last night. They played in Brooklyn last night. Traveling down to Charlotte to play a back-to-back. They're 2-5 against the spread on a back-to-back. So many things that you love statistically and just trend-wise. We on the Hornets 1.5 spread. How do you feel about the line strength? Yeah, that was, I think, a lot of that does have to do with, I think, the back-to-back there. Got to get the bag. And the Drew Holiday being out certainly hurts the Bucks. But yeah, I don't mind it at all. You know what's funny? I was taking Hornets minus 1.5 as well as my pick. And then I realized the odds were the exact same on the money line on FanDuel. It was minus 110 on the money line on FanDuel for the Hornets money line. And minus 1.5 was also minus 110. I'm like, well, I'm taking the money line. You know. But yeah, it's gone up now. I saw them as 2-point favorites now. Still like it there, obviously. I think the Hornets definitely win tonight. Should win by more than a possession. Bucks should be a little bit tired tonight.
Melvin cuts it back, breaks a tackle.
Oh, Melvin Gordon getting loose! Across the 40, 45, out to midfield. Melvin Gordon, big run.
Nice job here by Drew Lock, mixing up the cadence. He knows his defense is coming down.
Yeah, I go where the research and the numbers lead me.
Cameron Fleming to kind of just keep pushing down.
I don't like betting against the Bucks in general. It's not a great feeling.
He just looks
but
good today, complimenting Williams.
The numbers say to do it, so let's do it.
It shows he can still pull out of those arm tackles. Remember, Kansas City last week had issues tackling the Bengals as well.
They got issue really tackling physical backs all year. Honey Badger got
49-yard line here for Drew Lock. Boy, the Broncos looking good here.
Gordon again. Kind of lost his
Wish I put that plus 9.5 on the Broncos. I'd be feeling pretty good right now.
Gets about 5.
Offensive line doing a pretty good job, and one of the things I'm noticing,
especially with no Tyreek Hill, like I'm in the position where I can actually do this stuff now. Let's see what we got.
He came over from Missouri. He's in one of those offenses where they're holding up cards.
What's it at now? It's at 6.5, guys. The spread's at 6.5.
Are all new to him in the NFL. So mixing up the cadence, recognizing how to try to help his offensive line.
Okay, Brianna, sounds good. Thanks for hanging with us. Williams down to the 40. That's a first down for Denver.
Some NFL guys still have disdain for the kind of offense you just described, but it's definitely becoming more and more common on Sunday, kind of coming up from college football.
Yeah, I mean, you look around the NFL, and you definitely see Lamar Jackson in Baltimore, Kyler Murray in Arizona. Yeah, I mean, it's more and more, I think. Even Andy Reid. I mean, he's a background of a West Coast guy. He looked at what his quarterback was really good at doing at college at Texas Tech, Pat Mahomes, and he said, you know what, instead of me trying to make these guys figure out the West Coast, I'm going to take advantage of his skill set and grow my offense around his strengths.
All right, Drew Lock from the 40-yard line.
Smart guy, Andy Reid. Williams.
Oh, Williams almost broke that. It's about the numbers support them both getting 117 each, no problem. I think the number is high, but it's high for a reason. I like to support the numbers. Don't get the actual numbers. The plus minus give me, you need to give me $2. I hear you, man. No, I'm with you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on it at all. I'm with you. I definitely think it cashes. It's just my own personal comfort zone. For a bet, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. I would still, if I was betting, you know, one of the two, I would definitely bet the over. I 100% agree with you.
Looking to throw on 2nd and 7 across the middle, finds a spot in the zone.
I just don't. I don't know. I just don't like it. I just don't love it. You know, I don't love the. I don't love, you know, having to get that many points. It just makes me anxious. I don't like being anxious.
Zone, as you said, Chris.
You know.
Snead works to the flat to Judy. Gave him a nice.
But I'm with you, man. I think you cash that. I think you cash it 100%. Especially the Bucks being tired too. The Hornets don't play defense anyway, so the Bucks won't be hurt offensively by that. The Hornets don't play any defense. The Bucks are tired too, coming off a back-to-back, so the Hornets are definitely going to score too. So yeah, certainly you know, we'll see a lot of points in that game for sure.
Williams, the Chiefs are
I like
ready
LaMelo Ball to
They
get
ganged up on him. Matthew got there
over
early.
18.5
He
points
spun
too. I
out
believe
of
that's
one
what
tackle.
Arthur got his line at. I ended up getting in at
Javonte
19.5 on
North
LaMelo,
Carolina,
but I think he's going to have a big
along
game
with
too as
Michael
well.
Carter's having a very good rookie year with the Jets, just pound away.
2 games versus the Bucks, he's averaged over 30 a game, so
Yeah. And
I think there's a little motivation there going up against Giannis, right? They exchanged jerseys last game. Little motivation there from LaMelo to outplay Giannis. You'll see him definitely, I think, score 20, maybe even 30, maybe even 35 tonight from LaMelo. Who knows?
That time they sneak him up and he makes the play for no yards.
Definitely 20 though. Definitely going to get 20 points.
And Chiefs beginning to hone in on that running
Dude,
game.
I got so many free bets in New York today because of it going live. They had so many great promos for New York, which was awesome. So a lot of bets today are free. Like literally, I'm making free money. I already made $50 on this game because it was just, you know, for one of the teams to score 3 points, which obviously already happened. So free money in New York State today. I love it.
7 to keep the drive going.
All right, guys, 3rd and 7 here for Denver from the 24-yard line. Drew Lock got to go shotgun here.
Chiefs.
Lock steps up. He's running again. Drew Lock inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 2nd rushing touchdown for Drew Lock. Holy moly. Broncos showed up today. This is crazy, guys.
Well, they are really underestimating what Drew Lock can do as a runner, as an athlete on 3rd down. Sorensen picks up a crosser. Matthew picks up a crosser. Nobody picks up Drew Lock. You have a blitzing.
How about it? Drew Lock getting loose.
Gordon, and then once again,
great run there from Lock, getting into the end zone, 14-7.
From the Kansas City Chiefs defense.
Much better than average athlete at quarterback. 2 rushes, 2 touchdowns. That was a career-long 23-yard scamper.
What a run from Lock.
Drive it 80 yards in 8 plays, and they lead
the over are going to start cashing. The book have enough time to adjust. You heard it here first. I was going to start cashing.
With early paycheck, you can get your...
Wait, so are you saying throw a bet on the over? Is that what I'm hearing? Did my ears hear that right? It's 51.5. Is that what you're saying? Play that 51.5. Is that what I'm doing right now? Wait, hold on. Oh no, I don't have any money in. Wait a minute. I got to go to my other account. I got a lot of wagers in today because there's a lot of free money on the line, so I had to take advantage of it. Oh, this is great. Yeah, location confirmed. Okay. Over or down in the NBA, they're going to start cashing in the NBA. Oh, now I see what you mean. You're talking about the NBA. Oh, snap. Okay, Grizz up 10. We are still in a timeout right now, guys. Are you a fan of the Chiefs? ITZ Blue Silva, welcome to the chat. I'm not. I'm actually a Detroit Lions fan and a Buffalo Bills fan. However, my dad is a big Chiefs fan. I have actually been to a few Chiefs fans for the sake of my dad. Say hi. Are you in live fantasies? Why? Poor life decisions, ITZ. Poor life decisions. ITZ says bye. Bye, ITZ. It was good knowing you. All right, we're back from commercials here, guys.
Not even accounting, not even a thought in their mind that 3 might take off and score a touchdown.
So AJ is saying,
in every category, especially in the red
tease
zone.
the NBA number down.
From the high red zone, a touchdown.
As far as your overs, yeah. I saw a lot of overs hit the other night in the NBA. I was just thinking about that.
Not a huge Chiefs fan going
I'm a Chiefs winning the Super Bowl fan this year. Futures bet. Oh, there it is. Yes, sir. Looking a lot better now, my man. After that tough start, they are. They look a lot better. Although today they're a little slow to start.
That he wanted, but a couple of rushing touchdowns.
Gore tackled at the 26, gain of 1. Tell you, Denver's bringing it today, though.
So let's go back to what we talked about, even in the pregame, with Steve and Susie and Booger. And
Chiefs is still going to win.
How impressed we've been with the Chiefs and how patient they've been.
That's part of me that actually hopes so. I need the Titans to have a meaningful game tomorrow.
Not letting them hit the big plays. We saw that 17-play
have a bet on the over for that game.
14-7. Can you continue to be patient?
NFL video coming out tonight, guys, around 9 p.m. We will have 4 selections for you.
There's a catch by Robinson.
Oh, DeMarcus Robinson across the 35, first down for the Chiefs.
Kirk, with more reporting that Tyreek Hill's dealing with a heel issue and perhaps unlikely to return.
Yeah. I mean, that's
ITZ, I cannot show the game, my man.
Arguably in the entire
Copyright
NFL,
issues.
But
I get shut down pretty quick.
Time by Robinson. We've seen a couple times where he and a few of his receivers.
We work with what we got.
Byron Pringle just not quite on the same page.
Been doing this for the year.
Adjustments between what Mahomes was expecting.
Mahomes on the move, saw a little crease and scoots forward, sliding down.
You can see the field. See, got the field behind us. That's what I have for you.
Waiting for Kelsey to kind of work across and be open. Watch the Chiefs defense. Watch Mahomes.
Whoa, easy with that jet, bro.
He's taken away. Then good job by Denver's defense, taking away his second option on the backside, Blake Bell.
I just told you, son.
That's good job of these linebackers. They are locked
Copyright
in,
issues.
especially with 10 out. Tyreek Hill, they were locked in on Kelsey,
Chiefs
trying to keep him leveraged with a couple defenders.
Just to be expected, part of the quarterback run game has been the huge part of his first half, right?
That's right.
Chiefs are definitely better.
Winding down on 2nd and 4. Mahomes gets it out quickly.
You know, before the game,
slant into Denver territory. Pringle looking in front.
Can't watch the game.
Tamudia.
You can't watch the game here, but we can see the score and listen to it.
Patience again.
Yeah.
Patience and a
That's
nice
about what we got. That's about the summary of what YouTube.
A few early, but that time on
YouTube
the same page,
can do,
they're on 3rd down to keep this drive alive.
Okay, Dad.
Hardman got free, broke a couple tackles in that 21-yard.
Yeah, man, sorry. It's just the way it is, my man. It's just the nature of the business.
So far, much like the first meeting. There's a wrinkle. Hardman takes the handoff and he scoots forward. The flag is down, and it's going to be a hold against the Broncos.
All right, sorry, ITZ.
Stand, first down to the 35.
Taking a little too far, my man.
Hands to the face. Hands to the face. Defense, number 93.
All right.
5-yard penalty, first down.
Lady D, welcome to the chat. Great to see you, as always. We got the Chiefs today. Are your Chiefs going to come back and win?
Similar to Tyreek Hill. He's not as physical, but is
Lance. Hey, Lance. Welcome to the chat, my man.
Electric in space and just getting his hands on the ball. Different ways to try to get.
And you got it, Lady D. That's what we're here to do.
10 is a wrinkle.
I told you we'd come through. I was a little late getting on today. I got out of work a little bit late today.
To the slot on the left side. Mahomes took a look that direction, now fires across the middle, and it's incomplete. Broken up nicely by Ojemudia. Finding Hardman there. Star Watch brought to you by Windows 11 and Intel. When the Chiefs
AJ, what's your favorite total today?
How about that?
My favorite total?
We gotta talk about Creed Humphrey. He's become maybe as a rookie for not
man.
but maybe one of the
That's
best
a
centers,
tough
not
one.
the top center in the entire league. The year
I would have to refer to my my good friend here. Got to get the bag. We're gonna give you his total for the day. Oh, I detailed this one as well. Over 218.5 points in the Heat Suns game. My favorite one.
Slips. Tries to make something happen on the move and throws all the way across his body, and it's Pringle who gives a stiff arm and is knocked down. First down yard.
Lady D, my Chiefs D is horrible. Yeah, they're not getting it done today yet, but there is hope, Lady D. They can turn this around.
There's the vision.
I might have to say the Broncos are going to win. Yeah, right now, it definitely, the Chiefs looking a little slow here to start, but I still think the Chiefs are going to come back.
To the right side. That's against the rules. Like, you're not supposed to be able to do that. He comes all the way back. The defense has forgotten about this receiver. And
Stevie rock. Lady D, I appreciate that. You rock. I appreciate you being there with us. It's a lot of fun.
It's
called the Madden.
Let's go, Claude. Welcome to the chat, Claude.
The Mahomes rules have taken over.
All right, Darrell Williams inside the 20. Well, carrying bodies in 16.
Plenty of guys playing college who've seen what he does, and
gotta get the bag. I'm coming back to the NFL betting playoffs. The future start of the NFL playoffs. I need a week to get my feet wet. Can't wait. I hear you, man.
Pre-game warm-up. Hoodie.
I hear you. I'm excited for the playoffs. It's gonna be a lot of fun, for sure.
I asked Patrick, you realize how
yeah, AJ's, I like that bet as well. I tailed that bet. When I saw it, I love the research. I gotta get the bag put out. If you're ever looking for great information, we have a lot of great stuff in our Discord there. Got to get the bag, puts out a lot of great information. Go Chiefs, let's go. All right, Mahomes, incomplete. Looking at the goal line, it'll be third down.
Come back in the game. It was a skinny window and brings up 3rd and 5.
But look at the attention. He hadn't been in there much, but you got a defender to the outside, you got a linebacker to the inside. If you saw that from behind, the window was really tight. Now, Mahomes has the ability, and we've seen it many times, where he's able to squeeze it into that tight window. But Denver doing everything they can, anytime 10's on the field, to try to leverage him with 2 defenders.
Broncos with a touchdown lead, trying to force a field goal attempt here.
All right, 3rd and 5.
Chiefs 5 for 6.
Mahomes going to go shotgun here.
Good protection.
Underneath, incomplete. 4th down. Oh, we got a penalty marker out.
Didn't have his head turned, and a flag in the secondary.
He was engaged with Kyle Fuller.
KJ Philly, 5-teamer. What up, homie? Just checking in. I'm on the under 45. KJ, what's up, my man? Always good to see you. I saw that you were on the Grizzlies today. I'm there. I'm there with you, man. Sorry, I'm dying here a little bit. I hope you cash, man. If things need to slow down a little bit here, we're getting a lot more offense than I thought there would be today, for sure. I love the under before the game as well, but Broncos are scoring more than I thought they would. Gotta get back to the Chiefs. Chiefs still have a chance for the #1 seed. Yeah, gotta get the bag. They do, my man. They just need the Titans to lose tomorrow. So they gotta win here today, and they need the Titans to lose tomorrow. Claude, yeah, I am in the Bayou State, Louisiana. Who dat, Steve? Oh, there you go, Claude. That's awesome.
Play to execute. I mean, you see almost it was that sidearm throw that Mahomes.
I've driven through Louisiana. It was a good time. I drove down to Texas not that long ago. I think the Saints make the playoffs. Are they going to get it done? They need a little bit of help, but they can still get in. It'd be kind of cool to see them in it. They have a good defense.
Another flag is down in the holding area.
They're going to get Creed Humphrey this
season. KJ Philly, 5-2. Oh, holding there on the offense. Coming back, guys.
It's a rare mistake by the rookie that you just highlighted there. As Tyreek Hill limping noticeably off the field after that last play.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's back out there. You really respect that he's trying to get out here with his team down, but there's a very noticeable limp.
Came back in.
Yeah, KJ, gotta get the bag. Puts out a lot of heat in the Discord. It really does. Puts out research with everything. It's beautiful. I look at it in the morning and it's beautiful. It really is.
Second and goal, back from the 16.
All right, Mahomes going up top. Incomplete. Be third and goal. I think the Broncos are going to hold them here. Really wish I took that plus 9.5 on the Broncos, I'm telling you. I almost pulled the trigger on it.
Good throw, perfect throw, and Browning's body
right after they tied it at 7 and was still 9.5.
Position and phase to make it tough enough there on Williams to come down with that catch.
Browning getting a chance. That inside linebacker core of the Broncos so injury depleted. Alexander Johnson, Josie Jewell.
Yeah, I lost 2 of them early.
Lady D, this is horrible. Yeah, no Tyreek Hill today, Lady D. That's not good. We need Tyreek Hill on the field. You need him. He's such a vital part of your offense. All right, Mahomes out to his right, throws, almost picked off. Wow. Okay, Mahomes got away with one there. Lady D, we need Tyreek Hill back on the field.
Continue to get around Kelsey and come back to the ball. Watch up here.
Wookie, what's up, my man? Always good to see you. Holy cow, this is a surprising story. Good to see you, Steve. Good to see you too, my man. As always.
He was coming around Kelsey. That's when the
Lady D, my Chiefs are disappointing here. Yes, they are right now, but things can turn. There's hope.
Instead, Hill went to the back corner.
Butker's footing problems in the pregame and of the kickoff. It's got to be in his head as he lines up from 34 yards here.
Good to see everyone else too, dropping the love. We love to see it.
The former Georgia Tech
Claude Grace, that's like all they got. The Saints kind of, defense, Cam Jordan, Demario Davis. Yeah, I mean, that could take you places, though, in the playoffs. I mean, they shut the Bucs out 9-0, which was impressive, Claude. They're a dangerous team if they get in with Alvin Kamara and that defense. So, I hope they sneak in there for you. I really do. You never know. I think they need quite a bit of help, though. They needed a couple big upsets, I believe, if I remember correctly. I see you haven't posted in a while. Love to see. You haven't posted in a while. Love to see some pics you drop in the winners. There it is. Oh, yeah. Lance Hurley, go Saints. We suck. Well, Lance, I mean, the offense definitely is struggling. But that defense is elite, though. You got to give credit to the defense. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you as well. I already finished my drink. I gotta need to get another drink at halftime, guys. We're running a little dry. Wilkie, hopefully Mahomes starts throwing some Mahoming missiles. I hear you. Wilkie, who did you take on the spread, my man? I took the Kansas City Chiefs minus 9.5 or 10.5. Minus 10 in our pick and pool there. Let me know what you took. I'm curious. A little bit of a different setup here, guys. I'm at a different location in the same room. I had to ditch the cornhole boards. They're up in my attic now. Gotta get some As always, guys, it is an honor and a pleasure to be here with here this evening. It's 14-10 Broncos right now. A little bit of a surprising score. I thought we'd see Kansas City a little bit more dominant here today. Same here. Thought he'd be bombing it out. Wanting to make a statement tonight since they were lackluster early. Yeah, I hear you, man. That's kind of my thinking, too. I thought they'd make a staple finish here. Try to get that #1 seed. Really come up with energy. But they don't have Tyreek Hill on the field. That's part of what's going on here tonight. Tyreek Hill is hurt. All right, here's the kickoff, guys.
I mean, I'm not. It's not like I'm a double black going down there.
Lights down. Get you snowshoeing. That's more your speed. 2:18 to go, and Andy Reid's team again, because of that loss in Cincinnati last week, needing to win to have a chance at the top seed. Also need some help tomorrow from a a Tennessee upset loss, going for win number 250, and it's been one of those frustrating first halves.
Wilkie, instead I'm hearing things like patient and conservative from the game casters. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely what he's being, for sure.
A couple of those touchdowns.
Mahomes is being a little patient, a little conservative.
So it's been more about what's going on at the line of
Yeah,
scrimmage.
Wilkie, still trying to get to legend status on this channel, so I'm just still trying to be like you. You guys are both legends. You guys are all legends. For real.
Williams. Can you bounce it? No.
Gotta get the bag. Always drops the heat in the channel with the winners, guys.
Loss.
TGB, you're the legend, man. You've been dropping fire from the start, my dude. That is true. That is absolutely true. It really has been.
You don't want to give Pat Mahomes the ball here.
You got the sweep on the channel this week, guys. Gotta get the bag. Puts out a pick on our channel each day on our YouTube channel. And he swept this week. He didn't have one pick that missed. So if you want some straight heat, some straight winners, follow what he's doing, because a lot of good stuff there, for sure. I tailed them on these Grizzlies, and they're up by 15 right now. I hope I don't. They're up by 13. I hope I don't jinx them. Anytime I feel like I say anything positive, it's not good. But they're up by 13 right now in the fourth quarter, so hopefully that holds. Plus, you're one friendly guy. That is absolutely true. And that's, you know what? At the end of the day, guys, that's the most important thing. Love it, guys. Absolutely love it. I really do. You guys are so cool. Always trying to help his fellow man out. I think that's cool. That's what we're all about here at the channel. Just trying to help each other out, make some loot, have some fun. That's what we want to do. 2-minute warning, guys. 14-10 Broncos. At Wilkie 2K. Oh, love it, guys. Love it. All right, Golden Tate. Is he coming back to the Lions? No, I don't think so. I think he's done. You guys are too cool. I say this to a lot of people. We really do have an awesome community, guys. I really do appreciate all of you. I really do. You guys make my day.
See if Stetson Bennett and the dog payback against Bryce Young. It was so brilliant in the first meeting.
As a head coach in these championship games, and
All right.
Smart, who coached with him and won some championships, has come close.
Can we stop with the music now?
We'll see if
Come on.
So Jerry Jeudy in the huddle. There's Mecole Hardman.
We get it. We get it. National championship. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great.
that's right.
Tua turn things around.
Can continue to mix up that play calling, the snap count.
Lock, short drop, pitches underneath to Patrick, and he's going to muscle ahead for a gain that'll make it 3rd and 3.
Chris, that's a great job there by Drew Lock. Gives him a chance here on 3rd down. He showed patience sitting in that pocket. He went from his left all the way back to his right and got positive yards here. And they're thinking about Patrick Mahomes getting that ball as well.
Big time.
What do we got? 3rd down here coming up, guys. Can the Broncos convert?
First meeting again, Denver did.
They need to stop Lock for real, Lady D. He's really been scrambling today. 2 rushing touchdowns. All right, Lock gets loose again. Looks like he's going to get a 1st down. He does across the 35, I believe, 36-yard line. He'll have a 1st down. Yeah, they have not been able to stop his mobility today. Lock is killing the Chiefs with that.
Defensive coordinator of the Chiefs is a little more awareness of Drew Lock pulling it down, especially critical downs on 3rd down and in the red zone. He's hurt this defense a few times today. And again, has the athletic ability to be able to pull out of there. I just like that he's showing patience there with his progressions and his reads. Last year, he would have forced that ball trying to make a play.
Now you're less concerned about giving Mahomes the football back before halftime. Let's see if they get more aggressive here.
All right, Drew Lock from the shotgun from the 36-yard line.
Clean pocket.
And arrowed out underneath. That'll be a gain of a yard there to Jared Judy.
Just a couple yards.
Did I say Jared Judy? Jared Judy.
Those timeouts in hand. Is you going to spend one yet? No, doesn't look like it.
No, I think they're waiting to see how this play goes. And Kansas City also not going to use any timeouts under a minute now.
Longest completion by Locke.
And to hand it to the Broncos offense. They're doing a solid job today.
And again, he's got
Drew Lock has got some more room.
Oh,
Across the 40.
He makes a cut. No fumble. And the ball will be placed at the 41. Third down.
Lock slips down at the 40.
Just 35 seconds before halftime. And finally, Fangio will spend a timeout. The Mahomes freak-out factor.
John, what's up, my man? Good to see you. Welcome to the chat, brother. We got a doozy of a football game here. Go, Lady D, go Chiefs. Let's go Chiefs. I hope they pull through. I really need them to win as well. I need the game between Tennessee and the Texans tomorrow to be somewhat meaningful. I'm on the over in that game, so I don't want that game to be a stinker. I'm on a boat on the Columbia watching my homie. Oh, snap, son. That's awesome. The boat part sounds great, man. I'd love to be on a boat right now. That sounds cool. You're living the life. Hey, John, nice. I'm telling you, lady, don't we wish we were there, right? I'm in cold upstate New York in nice 20-degree weather. It's beautiful. I can feel the draft from outside, guys. It's cold. It's cold in New York. We're on a timeout right now, guys. 14-10. It'll be third down, I believe, here for the third down coming up here. Lady D, have you had any snow? Yeah, we got a few inches last night. And we're supposed to get freezing rain overnight, which is even worse. I'd rather have the snow, to be honest with you. I stink at driving in winter conditions. I really do. I've been in a couple accidents. So, yeah, really hoping that there's not crazy conditions in the morning. I gotta drive to work in the morning, so we'll see. John Osborne, Vegas has to be nervous for Week 18. Too many factors that could affect outcomes of games. Yeah, John, for real, right? All the COVID stuff going on, all the playoff implications or lack thereof. In a lot of these games, for sure, man. They don't have a lot of lines up. Look at the player props. There's a lot of lines missing. We've had none in Indiana. Well, that's good, Lady D. Keep it that way. Right? I mean, that was actually a really good throw, but it'll be fourth down. Passing complete. Drop. Locke actually threw a good ball there. Yeah, Lady D, some states aren't equipped to even handle the snow, so I don't know how Indiana is. But I know you go further down south, like Tennessee, when they got that snowstorm, they're not really equipped to handle that because of lack of plows and stuff.
So Denver able to at least bleed the clock down to 31 seconds before giving Mahomes a chance here late in the half. You don't get anywhere near Martin.
Here's the punt.
Kicks it high and short.
High and throw a short, caught at the 15-yard line.
23 seconds to work with for number 15, the Chiefs.
We go to timeout. Hit the thumbs up, people. Lady D, I appreciate that. Love the support. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe, guys, if you're new to the channel. It does help us out. I appreciate it. Might have a lot of fun here, so I hope you guys enjoy your stay for sure. It's usually cold and snow. I guess that makes sense. That's Midwest, kind of up in the northern sphere. Yeah, New York is... excuse me. Yeah, New York, especially upstate New York, is known for a lot of snow, particularly up in the Buffalo range. You get a lot of snow up in Buffalo. A lot of that lake effect snow. But yeah, you know what it's like. I mean, the snow will probably be coming soon. I heard this year, though, snow was supposed to be lower. Like, we're not supposed to get as much snow. It's supposed to be a colder winter, but not as snowy of a winter, from what I was hearing from that Farmer's Almanac stuff. A lot of times they say it's right, so figured I'd check it out. I'm working from home, so it's nice. That's awesome, Lady D. That's always nice. That's what I like to do too when I can. Working from home's always good. Not having to get out of the old pajamas is what I like. Well, I don't know. Yes and no, I guess. Bro, great job on the subs. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of great traction this week with our NBA videos. A lot of new people on the channel. So yeah, obviously loving that. It's been a really good week as far as that goes. I don't particularly know what went different. I think I've been trying to get videos out every day as much as I can. Trying to be as consistent as I can, trying to work hard, but you know how it is. Lady D, I do want at least one snowstorm. Yeah, I hear you. Me too. I do actually like snow. Definitely a few good ones per year. We got like 4 to 5 feet. I think it was last year around this time. We got about 4 to 5 feet of snow, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was really cool. All right, Mahomes underneath completes. Out to the 16, about a gain of 1 there to Williams. Grizzlies laying a smackdown on the Clippers, up 25, fourth quarter, under 6 minutes. Let's try to hold on to this lead. Yeah, I gotta get the bag. I think we're good, my man. I shouldn't say that. I'm a jinx. I'm a jinx when I say stuff like that. But yeah, looking good, man. I love it. Thanks for that pick, man. I love it.
They seem like they have their foot on their gas.
13 of 23.
Darren, Sydney, Maryland.
In the first half, and the 1 touchdown to Kelsey.
Hang on 1 second. Just gonna watch this play real quick. All right, pass underneath, complete to. Is that Robinson or Hardman? Hardman out to the 28. What baseball team do you like? Darren, I like the New York Mets. Sadly. How about you, my man?
As you suggested, taking a shot.
Welcome to the chat, by the way.
Team, they told us that they felt inspired.
Lady D, oh wow, yeah, it was crazy, Lady D. It really was. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Literally got 4 feet of snow and a little bit more, I think, where I'm at. A little bit more than 4 feet. It was pretty nutty. Literally couldn't drive anywhere for a couple days. Literally could not go anywhere. It was literally snowing. Darren, the loading side, I love it. Yeah. It happens, you know.
Denver's first touchdown drive.
All right, Mahomes up top. Wow. Really no one there. Incomplete. You know me, humble pie. I'm always waiting for the clock to say 0 before I start counting my cash. I hear you, man. Sometimes I don't do that. Sometimes I count my cash too early. But I'm getting better.
Nowhere close to where he's throwing it.
12-game stretch for the Chiefs.
Darren, let's go Mets. There you go, my man. Yeah, maybe this is the year. I say that every year, but they always disappoint me somehow. You never know, though, man. Maybe this is the year. Maybe they get it done. This should just be halftime, guys. It's second down from the Chiefs' own 28-yard line. 5 seconds left. Should just take a knee here, but
trying to get a little bit more production from the offense.
Mahomes got to be careful here. You don't want to throw a pick or do anything like that. Just part of the field.
Unconventional ways. Drew Lock running a 23-yard play into the end zone.
Yeah.
Longest of his career. Completing just 4 passes in the first half. Not what he hoped for individually.
Just so you guys know, we'll take a quick halftime break as well. Thanks for joining us here on the channel. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe. We will take a break at halftime for about 5 to 10 minutes. You know, I got to use the bathroom, do all those type of things. All right, Mahomes shotgun. I don't know why they're throwing it, but it is complete. This should be the last play of the half. Williams across the 40 picks up about 18 yards there, but that'll be halftime. Darren, I am from New York, my man. Sure am. Mets got Max Scherzer. Yes, they did. Got to get the bag. That'll be obviously a big help. Hopefully that helps us out. Max Scherzer was a winner, so I love seeing that. I think Herbie could call flag football and it'd still be interesting. We could call flag football and still be interesting. Chris Fowler is a tennis stooge, though. Oh, John, I love it. You're killing me. All right, guys, we're going to take a little break here. I'm at the halftime, 14 to 10. I got to go collect myself. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back here shortly. We'll leave a little bit of tunes on here. And we'll be back here in about 5 to 10 minutes. Let's get homie 2222 subs by February 22nd, 2022. I appreciate that, John. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, you never know, man. It could happen. I mean, we'd love to see it. Appreciate the support, my man. All right. I gotta get this. Alright, we'll be back, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Thanks for hanging out. And, yeah, we'll be right back. My timing is impeccable. Oh boy. This one the ad started rolling for whatever reason. Alright. Alright, we are back, guys. Thanks for joining us here this evening. John, I appreciate that as well. Both Johns. You guys are cool. Brianna, good to see you. Whew. All right, so we're gearing up here for the second half, guys. I'm going to try not to die on it here. Still in commercial timeout here, guys. Lady D, I hope my defense adjusts. Yes, we need some adjustments here from the Chiefs defense. They got to take care of Drew Lock there running the football for sure. Letting him get loose a little too much there, Lady D, for sure. I hear you. Lil Snyder, welcome to the chat, Lil. Great to see you. Hi, Steve. Finally betting in New York. Go Bills. Yes, let's go Bills. I know, that's exciting. The New York stuff is really exciting. I'm super pumped up about that. For real. For real, for real. I'm really excited about it. I really am. I've been having fun today so far. Boy, this is interesting. What do you bet at halftime here, guys? 14-10. I could turn it loose on something, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Is there anything speaking to you guys here at halftime? The Lions are 3.5 right now in favor of the Chiefs. Do the Chiefs cover with 3.5? All right. I think we are back here, guys.
Benson leads.
Just about back. We're almost back. Let's see if I can... See if I can get a little bit of music on while we're waiting. Oh, I'm missing it. All right, we're all that for right now. It is Kirk Herbstreit. I thought it was. Okay, we're back, guys. Don't mind me, I'm just over here dying. Woo! Nothing like curing a sickness with a little bit of beer. Alright, guys, we're ready for kickoff now.
Fangio and the culture that he's created despite a lot of struggles and,
Can't see
and a lot of adversity.
Fangio's job future, one of the main topics here in Denver. We'll talk more about that in the second half as the Chiefs will take over after the touchback. To Laura Rutledge.
Chris, Vic Fangio said it's imperative that his defense gets the
Sorry, guys.
as the Chiefs get the ball. He said,
I'm almost done.
so
I swear.
dangerous. We can't
Okay.
offensively.
There we go. We're ready to roll
By
up.
the way that Drew Lock has scrambled, but he said we know the Chiefs defense is going to adjust. We got to catch the ball better. That's going to be key in this second half.
AJ's plus 190 Denver money line. There we go, my man. I thought about it. I was looking at that. That's exactly what I was thinking initially, but I want Lady D and her Chiefs to win. I really do. I want the Chiefs to win.
I know we got a long way to go in this game, but this is a big first drive of the second half, as Laura just said.
My dad's actually a big Chiefs fan too.
So. You get him off the field. He's not been able to find that rhythm. We just talked about it. No blitzing because of the way the front four is playing.
AJ's, what would you do for over/under? 47 points over/under. What are you looking at there? What are you thinking?
To Denver, and you go down, and now you're reassessing where you are.
And against the Broncos, Kelsey makes the catch. So interesting to see a first half with 0 blitzes, and we know all the metrics. Mahomes tears up the blitz, and Fangio says, forget about it. We're not even going to try.
No. I mean, and again, I think he mixed up coverage. It wasn't.
Let me know if game audio is good for you guys.
They were mixing up a lot of different looks for him and the receivers, but not coming after him with linebackers or secondary.
Single back for Mahomes. He hands it off to Gore. He gets to the outside. He gets across the 45 to the 46.
Former man out of Louisiana Monroe and Alabama and a junior college. Well traveled.
P1 in the building. What's up, my man? Under for me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, hard not to like the under. You got to think things are going to slow down, particularly for the Broncos. It's hard to imagine the Broncos scoring a couple more touchdowns here, but you know.
Obviously, Kelsey's up to it.
You never know,
have to step up. We've seen Robinson out there playing more as well.
Brianna, it's
He's had an interesting year. He's had 3 games. He's had 100.
Brianna, it's good for me. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that because it's hard for me to tell. All right, Mahomes inside the 40. Patrick Mahomes down to the 30. Big game for Patrick Mahomes. Chiefs are in business here.
It ends up being a one-on-one play with him in the middle linebacker, Wade, the rookie, and he's able to win that matchup. He just shakes him. You know, it's probably the aspect of his game that you know, when people talk about the no-look passes and their creativity on throwing it, the aspect of his game that often gets overlooked is what he can do actually taking off and running.
Patrick Mahomes has 53 yards rushing today. Both quarterbacks are getting loose, guys. Between Drew Lock and Patrick Mahomes, both of them running the football really well. Gore gets about 5 yards.
Had to come out and huffing and puffing on the sidelines at the moment.
I mean, that turned out to essentially be just a one-on-one.
Sean Belton breaking. John Elway caught Mustang Horse in Boulder, Colorado. Yikes.
Watch the linebacker. It's like, all right,
I can't see that being true, Sean, but I mean, I guess you never know.
Chiefs get the ground game going early in the
That's a big yikes, though.
Quickly threatening.
All right, Patrick Mahomes here going shotgun, second down and 5.
Broncos do rush 5. Mahomes
underneath, wide open to Harmon. That'll be a first down.
First down near the 15. Ojemudia drove him out.
Yeah, they flooded the zone, went deep with Pringle, opened it up underneath.
John, do we get a teaser pick for the 9 p.m. show?
If they're going to sit back, no problem.
Wait, are you talking about the Eagles-Cowboys game, my man?
And there he picks up that first down. Chubb still on the sideline trying to regroup.
They warned visitors against the thin air of the high altitude, but it affects both sides.
And he hadn't played a lot of football this year either.
First down carry for Gore.
Hand off to Gore. He gets about 2, maybe 3 yards.
Inside the 15.
This drive almost, we'll see how it finishes, reminiscent. There he's back. Good to see. If you're just joining us, the Chiefs opened this game on their own 9-yard line and went 17 plays, almost 8 minutes, and had a touchdown. And this drive kind of feels like that. It has that same kind of vibe to it now. It's 7 plays, 61 yards here. Now they're in the red zone. We'll see what they can do.
Second down and 7 here for Mahomes.
Hardman moving around. Mahomes fakes it to him, and
pass is incomplete out on the side. He was looking for Gore.
Yeah, they use that orbit motion with Hardman to get the defense's attention, and then he actually gives it a pump fake to his left.
Boy, Broncos might hold them here.
A little bit of a pump. They're just trying to set up to come back to Gore, and Gore just loses his footing. His feet get locked up there with big Trey Smith, the right guard, 65. You can see right there, just incidental contact and trips the running back.
Big play here. Fangio telling Laura this was imperative to not let the Chiefs claim the lead with the
Third
touchdown.
down and 7 here, guys. Mahomes going to go shotgun.
Mahomes gets it to McKinnon, who's got a lot of space.
McKinnon inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, Chiefs. Jarrett McKinnon, wow.
The veteran out of Georgia
Gets all the way there. That's
gives
crazy.
Kansas City the lead.
Plus 390 now. Oh boy, that's tempting.
Yeah, but the same plays. Stretch the defense downfield. Get it to one of your athletes in space.
So, John, I just wasn't sure what a teaser pick for the 9 p.m. show. Are you referring to the Cowboys-Eagles game, or are you talking about the video I'm putting out later? I just wasn't sure which one you're talking about.
It was an injury to a defensive back. Bryce Callahan, veteran out of Rice, pressed into duty.
I have some stuff from the video I could say. I don't know about the Cowboys-Eagles. I don't really have a pick per se for that game. I could give you a brief thought on it, but I don't. Probably go Cowboys there. I think Cowboys 3.5. It's hard to go Eagles right now with all those people missing.
Done in drafting players that you can get the football to, and they're just a great addition to the arsenal that Patrick Mahomes has. You know, we're not seeing Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but you throw in Jerick McKinnon, Hardman, of course, Tyreek Hill. So dangerous after the catch.
Extra point up a good. Chiefs lead 17-14.
Yeah. Boy, have they done a terrific job in that department.
All right, we go to commercial, guys. Chiefs have the lead here in the second half. All right, because I'm not sure. I will give a pick here for tomorrow's action. All right, let's see. All right, so my number 1 pick for tomorrow, guys, that I have down here is Josh Allen over 32.5 rushing yards, minus 114 odds here on FanDuel. I might as well go over the research with you. Why not? Because we got some time. Let's see. Okay, so Josh Allen 4-2 to this line versus the New York Jets in his career. So it's obviously pretty solid. Allen 5 out of 6 in his last 6 games to this line, 11 out of 16 on the season. Jets allow the 4th most rushing yards per game. Weather is going to be in the low 30s. Winds about 20 miles an hour at kickoff. So should see some running of the football here on both sides. And Bills still have a lot to play for. So, planning to win the AFC East. So, I still think Josh Allen's going to lay it all on the line. A lot of people might think that Allen may be preserving his body. There's a little bit of truth to that, but by the same coin, you're still playing for the AFC East. So, a lot to play for here for the Bills. They can't just mail it in. So, expect Allen to get some rushing yards tomorrow there against the Jets. Let's go Chiefs, Lady D. We got the touchdown. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That was a good response there from the Chiefs. Can they get a stop now, though? That's the real key here. Can we get the stop? All right, Dak Prescott warming up. See, this is why I like the Cowboys. Cowboys are still going to play a lot of their starters. The Eagles are not. The Eagles seem very content to not play their starters tonight. So, hard not to like the Cowboys tonight. Lady D, let's go defense. Yes. AJ's, yeah, that's what I was initially looking at, my man, when I was doing my research. I was looking at Devin Singletary's rushing yard total, and I was like, I just don't like 71 rushing yards from Singletary. You'll probably get there.
but I mean, both these stadiums
but
come alive.
I just didn't love it, my man, and it's pretty high for that guy in particular. Just never know what the Bills are going to do with the running backs. I could never trust who's even going to line up a running back. Salvador Chavez, what's up, my man? Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Don't mind me. I'm a little, I'm kind of dying here on stream.
Before they get ready for the postseason, and Kansas City hoping that they were to somehow stumble, but some really exciting AFC games are going to dictate who ultimately gets into the postseason.
Yeah, AJ's. I really did want to. I was looking at that Singletary line, thinking about it, and I was like, I mean, he has had a couple good games here recently. I think he had over 100 last week.
Melvin Ingram has been a great addition to this defense. The veteran from South Carolina.
He moves at the last second.
Running backs absolutely crush it against the Jets. The Jets don't play running backs well at all. They just don't. Just a fact of life.
The guard, Miners, sees him late, but by then there's just too much quickness. And a lot of people have talked about this. This defense, from the time they picked up Melvin Ingram on November 2nd, a trade from Pittsburgh, it's been a totally different defense.
They have been a lot better. They really have.
Minus the game last week against Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow.
Drew Lock. Bat into the air, incomplete. Salvador, I like NFL. I'm with you, my man. I like the NFL as well. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of a lot of sports, like the NBA, NFL, college football, college basketball. I love it all.
Comes over. Most importantly, Chris Jones goes from outside to inside. And all of a sudden, these last few weeks, 15
AJ's Cooper Kupp is going for a record. That's right, my man. I forgot about that. Yeah, is he trying to break Calvin Johnson's record, I believe, right? My boy Calvin Johnson. Oh, downfield complete to Patrick across the 50. Tanner Patrick there. What a throw there from Kupp. I mean,
to make Sorensen have to respect
Drew Lock. What a throw from Drew Lock. Sorry, guys.
Sorensen drop, but as he drops,
I'm losing my mind here. Thanks for hanging with me tonight, guys. It is always an honor and a pleasure to be joining you guys this evening. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Always appreciate that. Really helps us out. I appreciate y'all. I really do. We don't do what we do here without you guys, so I appreciate you. I really do.
Conversion on 3rd and 13.
All right, Drew Lock out to his right. Incomplete, just throws it away. Your second down coming up, guys.
Doesn't it feel a little different here? I mean, that was a great throw by Drew Lock, but this Kansas City defense, it just feels like they've cranked it up a little bit. A very different energy from them coming out here. Steve Spagnuolo, one of the top defensive coordinators in this league for many years. It's fascinating to talk to him this week and going back to his roots when he was coming through the NFL. He's part of an incredible staff at Philly when Andy Reid was the head coach in Philly, and Jim Johnson, one of the great defensive coordinators of all time. So many young coaches learned from him. From Jim
second
Johnson.
Down 10 here for Drew Lock. Hands it off up the middle. Melvin Gordon gets loose. Melvin Gordon inside the 30, 20, 10. Touchdown. Well, that was quick. That guy scoots. That guy scoots. Touchdown Broncos, my goodness. Lady D, that defense is horrible. Yeah, I hear you. That happened so quick. Gordon got through there and he was gone.
I feel like that opened things up when the backers came with pressure.
For real, Lady D, I'm with you. That was really bad tackle. It looked like they had him there in the hole, and all of a sudden he just got loose, like even right there. Yeah. Oh.
And then cutting back to
that was crazy.
To his left, where there was a nice seam there, and then he just outruns everybody. Melvin Gordon running today with some purpose.
Salvador, my team is the Green Bay Packers. Oh boy, I'm a Detroit Lions fan. I don't mind the Packers though. Obviously I love my Lions to beat the Packers, but I have a lot of respect for Aaron Rodgers and what they're doing. So. Lady D, unfortunately, my Chiefs are not going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, honestly, with that defense, Lady D, it is hard to imagine in a lot of ways, to be honest with you. But I think you still have a great chance. I think, part of what's going on today You have the injury there to Tyreek Hill. It's also hurting your offense as well. But obviously right now, a lot of the problems coming on the defensive end. I mean, the running game is really what's hurting you today, surprisingly. It's been Drew Lock and Melvin Gordon now. So that's 3 rushing touchdowns now for the Broncos. 2 from Drew Lock, 1 from Melvin Gordon. So, which is surprising. I thought the Chiefs were a little bit better against the run. Normally they struggle more against the pass, which is, you know, kind of surprising to see how this game is kind of unfolding here today. There's still time though, Lady D. I think the Chiefs will come back. I still think you're fine today. You can't play defense like that in the playoffs, but I think we're fine today. I still think the Chiefs will win this game at the end of the day, but we're in a timeout right now, guys. 21-17, the Denver Broncos lead the Kansas City Chiefs. It's actually been a pretty entertaining football game. Denver actually showed up to play today, for sure. D not tackling. Yeah, it's surprising, honestly. In a game like this, you're fighting for a number 1 seed. You certainly could still get it. You never know what can happen tomorrow with the Titans. They already lost to the Texans earlier this year, so it is a little surprising, to be honest with you. Well, welcome all to the channel. We appreciate you being with us here tonight. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to drop a like and a subscribe. It does help us out. I see that we got some people in the chat. We got I'm showing 60 plus in the chat, so welcome to the channel, guys. All right, we're back from timeout here.
With 29 losses in his first 3 seasons, 11 different starting quarterbacks since Peyton retired. It's a very proud franchise. You know, 3 Super Bowl championships. They played in 8 Super Bowls. Amazing. You may not realize that if you're a younger fan. Yeah. Only New England has played in more Super Bowls than Denver.
Lady D, like, subscribe. Appreciate you, Lady D. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. I really do.
Think about that. So for them to have 5 in a row, it's jarring. Yeah. And they said they would come out. And,
Chris Fowler, Kirk Herbstreit. We got the college crew.
Are you really going to be inspired in the last game of the season and what's been a disappointing year to knock off your rivals? And they've shown it.
How can you not be impressed? Showing all of that, the history, the tradition, how frustrating things have been, and then they have nothing to play for, technically, right? They can't get to the postseason, and yet I think a lot of people the Broncos thought after
sorry guys, don't mind me while I'm dying here on stream.
Here we go again.
Patrick Mahomes shotgun, gonna hand it off to Frank Gore.
When it was 3rd and 13,
gets about 5 yards.
Really shifting here because that Chiefs front was making some plays. Yeah. About to get the football back.
It felt
and then
that way.
Nice throw to Patrick.
Yeah, Drew Lock makes a throw.
You know, I spent a lot of time here throughout my life. And
2nd down and 5 here for the Chiefs, guys.
The fan base, the passion, I think it remains strong. Now it's getting frayed, and they need to turn things around. They need to be one of those teams that comes from the bottom of the division and makes a push for a title next year. There's big-time urgency going forward.
All right, Mahomes shotgun.
Towards that today. And Mahomes under pressure.
Incomplete. Yet a guy open down the field, just missed him.
And it was Chubb.
Lady D just missed him there.
By Harris and company, but it's the coverage downfield, the linebackers, the crossing.
Salvador Chavez, you were cool. Can we be friends? Of course, Salvador.
And it's by the time Mahomes finds somebody.
Thanks for hanging with us, man.
It's his 2nd, 3rd,
and thank you. I appreciate that. You're cool too.
Front, you just don't have that kind of time. They're getting pressure with 4, and Vic Fangio.
Bro, yeah, if the Chiefs lose this one, they aren't going to go to the Super Bowl unless they get it back together. Yeah, they definitely need to win this game. I feel like you can't lose home field advantage. That's definitely very important here for the Kansas City Chiefs, for sure. I agree with you on that one.
That time, instead
first
of
time pass complete there. Chiefs will have a first down. Byron Pringle with the catch.
Little inside,
Pringles.
move against the soft corner.
Barbecue chip Pringles. Tell me if you guys like them. I actually like the pizza Pringles too. Sorry, I got a little off topic there.
Do much his first 3 years in the league.
Yeah, but I'm with you, bro. Yeah, they need to win this game. Gotta get the bag. Grizzlies minus
McKinnon, who just scored the touchdown.
-2.5, no sweat bet. Grizzlies are 4-0
for a big first down game.
since Sunday when I called them as my buy team of the week. Loving it. Dude, I love it, man. Thank you so much for the research and the pick. I told you, man, I love it. I cashed out. I wanted to use some of that money on this game, but I decided to stay away like a good boy. I was going to almost ship that Denver Broncos money line, but
see if he's okay after this break.
I stayed away. I wasn't really feeling anything in particular, so I stayed away. We go to commercials, guys, right now. AJ's nice picks back. For real. He drops the heat, man. Like, all the time. Dude just drops the heat. It's great stuff. You guys want to make free money, got to get the bag, lace some heat. He's going to be starting a YouTube channel soon, guys. Got to get the bag. He's a great guy. Puts out a lot of great research. I've had a lot of good talks with him. Highly recommend when he starts up his channel. Give him a like and a subscribe. You guys won't be disappointed. Norma Brown, welcome to the chat. Mahomes is sucking. Yeah. You know, he's without Tyreek Hill right now, so that's definitely hurting him right now, Norma. Very important for him to have Tyreek Hill. He's such a difference maker on the field. And honestly, his Chiefs defense also struggling too, right? The running defense today is not showing up. 3 rushing touchdowns for the Broncos so far. So they got to turn that around, absolutely. We're in a timeout right now, guys. 21-17 Broncos. Norma, I'm okay in a sense. I cannot kick this cough, though. This cough has been sticking with me for a long time. Thank you for asking, though. But yeah, I'm fine. I'm being, I guess, slightly irresponsible and drinking a beer while I have a cough. Probably not a good decision. But it's tradition here on the stream, so I feel like I have to, you know. But yeah, I know I'm fine. I'm just it's a dry cough. It just won't go away. AJ's, take some Robitussin, man. That's a good look. I don't think I have any though. I think I might have cough drops downstairs. I don't think I have Robitussin though. I'm trying to spare you guys as much as I can, but it just sneaks up on me.
29 times Super Bowl record. They come back. 4 new offensive linemen on this.
All right, shotgun here for Mahomes, guys.
Started 3 and 4. It took them time to build that continuity.
Underneath McCole Hardman across the 50, almost got loose. That was almost like that Melvin Gordon touchdown. He almost broke it.
Brown through a trade. You can see that. How about Joe Tooney comes over from New England? Been a mainstay. Actually had to play left tackle last year when Orlando Brown went down. Then the 2 rookies. Creed Humphrey's been amazing in the
AJ's Halls is great. I'm with you, man.
Out of Oklahoma, and Trey Smith out of Tennessee at right guard. So you got 4 new starters up there.
Smith with the 226th pick in the 6th round, starting up there. Huh?
The Halls cough drops normally might go to. I think we're running a little light on those around here. Got to go to the old grocery store, pick some up. All right, Mahomes throws it away. It'll be 2nd down. Good defense there from Denver.
Stephen Weatherly.
Well, thanks for joining us here tonight, guys. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Really does help us out. Appreciate you all. It's always fun joining in here.
You got to be careful. Look back here.
Here this evening.
All the way to the backside. He's always looking to try to find somebody. So you better.
I'm trying to hold it back as best as I can.
The receivers.
The salty cough is getting to me, guys. It's getting to me.
They adjust very well to his scramble.
All right, 2nd down, 10 here for Mahomes. Shotgun.
Mahomes.
Swing pass to McKinnon. He's going to get about 4. Maybe 3. Call it 3.
3rd down coming up.
Chiefs are starting to realize, a lot of their best plays right now are just checking it down and hoping you know, whether it's a McKinnon or a Hardman can try to break a tackle. That's
Third
what they
down
did
and
with McKinnon
7,
on that
yeah,
last
as they're
touchdown.
coming
this
up.
time Denver with a much better job of leveraging the football and coming up with a tackle sets up this big third down.
Shotgun Mahomes.
Mahomes looks back the other
Up top,
and
incomplete.
Try to get it to Josh
Looking for
Gordon.
Josh Gordon.
Very tight coverage by
Be fourth
Ojemudia.
down.
Had a frustrating year, bothered by a hamstring. Hadn't played at all this season until last game.
Ojemudia, good
Oh,
job.
Josh Gordon had it. Josh Gordon's got to catch that,
He's
though.
been injured so much. Ball thrown a little bit to the inside that gives him a chance. And keep in mind, if you're watching this defense play,
That was
Patrick
pretty good
Surtain
defense, though,
is
too.
out today.
That had to be a good
Other
throw.
side, Ronald Darby, their other corner, out today. Leading tackler and one of the leaders of the defense, Kareem Jackson, out today. 3 starters in that secondary out against Mahomes and playing well.
Just shows you how unpredictable the NFL is, right?
Bounce the ball dead, and the Chiefs can't corral it. Marcus Kemp couldn't.
Chiefs try to down it inside the 5.
Well, and Denver back
Ball
toward-
trickles into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Broncos will take over at the 20. Boy, do the Broncos have a shot to actually pull this off? How about it, guys? I mean, the Broncos really might win today, guys. It's starting to feel that way. It really is. Salvador, I can't wait for the NFL playoffs. I hear you, my man. I'm with you. I can't wait, too. I heard there was a Monday night NFL playoff. Is that true? Someone may have to correct me on this. Because I haven't looked into it myself. I've heard the rumor. So if we go to our NFL schedule, let's just take a quick look and see if we can see it. Yes. Monday night, 8:15. So it'll be a playoff version of Monday Night Football. That's actually pretty exciting stuff. The wild card round is going to feature 6 games, guys. That's insane. Did I say insane? Insane. Okay, HAs, you said you're sprinkling the money line. Well, I have to do it too, because, you know, bros don't let bros bet alone. I'm logging in. I want to make sure it's good value, though. I mean, I want to make sure this is good value. I want at least plus 160 before I even look at it. Let's take a look. Plus 135. All right, I'm going to wait a little bit, HAs, but I'm there. I actually want to see, I kind of want to see the Broncos go 3-and-out here. Got to get the bag. Broncos or Chiefs. I'm pretty sure he's talking about the Broncos got to get the bag, but I'm not 100 on that. We were just talking about the Broncos money line, so I want to say Broncos. I don't know, or maybe I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for Lady D though. I want Lady D's Chiefs to win, so I feel kind of weird they're betting for the Broncos. I don't know. I'm rooting for you, Lady D. I want your Chiefs to win. You know, I do. I really do, and I kind of want the Chiefs to win just for the sake of tomorrow too. Kind of need them to win.
Corral that high bouncing punt. Broncos back themselves up.
False start.
Number 85. 5-yard penalty, first down.
And we haven't seen a lot of this, which has helped Drew Lock.
Whitney Norman, Broncos. Yes.
Working through progressions. It's been an area
I'm
really
tempted, Whitney. I really am. Welcome to the chat, by the way, Whitney. Lady D, go Chiefs. Thank you, Steve. You got it. I mean, I'm pulling for you. I can't. You know what? I can't bet Broncos. There's part of me that really doesn't want to bet Broncos anyway, but I can't bet Broncos. Not tonight. Maybe another night.
He tried to hit Judy deep. There were some overthrows, but he's settled in. Escapes pressure. A flag.
Oh, Lock goes down.
Maybe a second penalty on the Broncos in this series going the wrong way.
Yeah, they're going to get the left tackle right in front of there. Bowles just grabs on.
I'm thinking Chiefs spread minus 2.5. Oh boy.
We thought it might be important.
Holding offense.
What?
Number 72.
Whitney Norman, thank
That
you.
penalty is declined.
You got it.
Second down.
That the Chiefs couldn't down the ball at the 1, but the Broncos are just moving that
All
direction
right.
anyway.
Yeah, that's right. And by the way, remember those runs
You
that
know,
were working out? It's tough to
close.
do. Again, the adjustments is recognizing
2nd and 20,
that
guys.
threat of Drew Lock.
Is this
running
really
the football.
close?
He's clearly.
I'm
been
looking at it.
driven
Gotta get the
not
bag. I'm trying to
force
jump
the
on this
ball.
2.5.
So the result of that is him using his
Yeah, it
legs a
won't
little
let
bit
me
more.
right now.
The first sack of the game and 2nd and 20. Williams comes back in the game.
All right, Drew Lock, shotgun, underneath, pass complete. The Patrick fumble. Chiefs pick it up inside the 20.
And they're going to rule it.
Oh, they're gonna rule it incomplete. Okay.
Wasn't a whistle.
Kind of thought that
Scooped up by
when I
Thorne.
first saw it.
Third down.
It was ruled incomplete. That's a relief.
Throw
for
down
Denver
and
fans.
20.
Yeah, it looked like he never quite had possession of that football. Back to the inside, and it looks like he's kind of fighting to get the handle of that football.
Wait, double your money
But
if the Jets or Bills
this is
score a
what they wanted to
touchdown?
avoid all game.
Okay. Are you
And
kidding
now
me?
they've
Is this
done a
real
good
life?
job of that.
Am I
This
getting
third
free
and
more
balls,
free
they've been
money?
really, for the most part, on schedule. In fact, they're 5 of 8 on 3rd down because it's been pretty manageable. But here, you just don't want to make a critical mistake.
When is a drop a good thing? When it would have been a catch and a fumble. Lock from his goal line just kind of flips it off. And Williams gets
That
some of the
wasn't what
yards
I had
back,
in
but
mind.
2 penalties dooming the Denver offense as the Bridgewater looks on.
Uh-oh, guys, I
7
messed
as a
up.
starter. They were over 500.
Thought that was a
when he
promo.
got knocked down with the latest concussion and has missed the last 3.
Yeah, just a great leader. Brings so much to the table with his knowledge from an intangible standpoint, leadership, just his presence in the building. A great strength of his. Players really love him.
Another year left on his contract. Martin, not his best. Hughes lets it bounce, and it bounces backwards. So Mahomes and Kansas City will have excellent field position here. Taking over at the 42, trying to reclaim the lead here, Mile High. 4:17 to go in the 3rd.
I gotta be more careful about that. I'm not that worried about it. All right. Boy, I sure hope the Bills or Jets score a touchdown. Let's go. Lady D, win, lose, or draw. Let's go. Chiefs fan for life. There we go. There we go, Lady D. I think they're going to get it done. I really do. I think tonight's the night. They're still looking okay, honestly. I mean, they're still favored on the money line as well. Yeah, I think because I already opted into one earlier, AJ's. I think I got tricked. Double your money at the... I don't... Yeah, that really is... That is so shady what just happened to me, AJ's. I jumped the gun a little too fast. I was jumping on that free money a little too quick. Minus 10,000 odds, so I'm going to win 50 cents. Really better hope they score a touchdown, because that would really be a bummer. I would be pretty sad if that didn't happen. I was hoping they'd let me cash out. To pay 50, 100, 46. Huh. Well, ain't that frustrating? Alright, we're on a timeout right now, guys. Alright, now we're back.
Broncos reclaiming the lead after Mahomes and company went right down the field. First possession of the third quarter.
Yeah, I just committed a goof. This stuff's dangerous, guys. All right, here we go. First and 10 for the Chiefs at the 42. Mahomes rolling out. Underneath, he's past the line of scrimmage, I'm pretty sure. It's a game of about 20, though.
Blake Bell, the tight end out of Oklahoma, makes the catch.
I think he's across the line.
Yeah, he's across the line of scrimmage.
He was buying time and buying time. I think you're right.
He's at the line of scrimmage is at 43. He was almost at the 45.
If you lose the 1,000, it's hard to make it all back. Yeah, I hear you, AJ. Well, no, it was supposed to be to double my money. Yeah. He was well beyond the line. I mean, it was a full yard pass.
You see Patrick kind of lose a sense of where he is in the field. It negates a nice one-handed catch by Bell.
Saw his reaction like, what? I think he thought he was just maybe about a half yard still behind the line. And just any body part at all behind the line, and he's good. But his right arm and hand as he started to throw the ball was across the line. And good call by the officials.
That was well beyond the line. Second and 14 here, guys. Mahomes underneath, screen to Kelsey. Another flag.
Into Denver territory, but that's in the holding zone. And all of a sudden, penalties piling up for both teams. They have been critical for the Chiefs today.
Unless you make a plus money bet.
You're right, Chris. I mean, we're just not. You're not used to seeing this, right?
Is that what that is?
The execution is usually pretty flawless.
What the heck? These penalties. I hear you, Lady D.
It's going to have to come back.
Two really sound teams that don't usually hurt themselves with penalties. That's the second crucial hold for the Chiefs offensive.
I know, Lady. Chiefs committing some penalties right now. Not good. No bueno.
To get out there to help Humphrey on this screen to try to get in front of Kelsey, but in the process of getting out there, he just grabs a hold of the jersey there of Harris and pulls it.
You like a challenge, Mr. Mahomes? And second and 24. Play clock winding down. Crowd back in it.
All right, Mahomes on second and 24, rolling out. He's going to run. Mahomes gets about 5.
Be forced out at the 34 by Aaron Browning. Let's go to John Perry, who had a different opinion about that holding call. John?
Well, it's not so much different opinion. It's very subjective, though. When you get into the screen offense, offensive players are allowed, based on our interpretation, to strip that player away so they can get downfield. I don't really see it as a offensive hold.
That's an important call, though, because it threatens to ruin this Chiefs drive. 3rd and 20.
I love how John said it's subjective. I mean,
yeah, Jays, I just put 50 bucks on that.
Sees it a little differently.
That's to win 50 cents. I really want to cash it out.
All
right, underneath, complete. Pringle makes the catch. He gets about 18. I wonder if the Chiefs are going to go for it here. Looking like 4th down and 2.
Pringle working on the inside of the slot.
I had to take a wild guess, and I said the Chiefs are going to go for it.
Look how physical that is. I mean, he's working right there. He has to be able to get off that linebacker, which eventually he does. But it took a little bit of work to pull away from Griffith.
Chiefs athletic trainers all the way across the field to look at Pringle.
Looks like Pringle got a little dinged up on that play. They need him for sure. Tyreek Hill already out of the game for the Chiefs.
19 on 3rd and 20 sets up a 4th down near midfield.
Good to see him up and coming off. Tyreek Hill, in fact.
4th, and they're going to officially call it 1. Tyreek Hill is in the game.
Onto the field.
And no attempt to pin Denver deep this time. Andy Reid with the offense on the field.
Go Chiefs, Lady D. They need it here. 4th and 1. Mahomes complete to Tyreek Hill. That'll be a 1st down.
For the 1st down is Tyreek Hill. Drive alive.
How many times have you seen that, right? Over the years.
Tyreek Hill with a big catch there for the Chiefs.
Tyreek Hill out in the flat quickly on short yardage. Ball just a little bit behind, but great separation and such suddenness from Tyreek Hill. A little inside move to kind of freeze Fuller, and Fuller knew that it was either a slant or an outside move. He goes back outside, and they get that 1st.
So obviously, Hill is still not very healthy. Jarrett McKinnon, the carry, gets about 6, maybe 7.
fastest
for the Chiefs.
football player in the world is a 1-yard gain, but it's an
There you go,
important
Lady D.
1
They're
yard.
driving. They need it here.
Isn't it amazing? You pick up a first down like that, you go back to the running game, which hasn't been a strength tonight necessarily, and they get a really good push there. Let McKinnon lower that shoulder and get some positive yards there. Good job up front with Humphrey, Tooney, and Trey Smith, the interior of that line.
Jordan McKinnon playing a key role.
Patrick Mahomes going shotgun.
In the field again. Mahomes
Underneath.
gets the ball out, and that's the
Complete.
catch by Marcus Robinson from the far side. That's right near the marker.
Robinson should have the
that as
first
this
down
game
there.
progresses, it's going to come down to red zone execution for Kansas City. It's another area that Andy Reid would tell you that it's always important, but really with the way defenses are playing them, letting them throw underneath, comes down to defenses trying to squeeze them in the red area, and they got to come up with touchdowns.
Final 30 seconds of the third quarter now.
There you go, Lady. They're moving. All right, here's Gore.
Use that
Down to
running
the
game.
32. That should end the quarter here.
Stopped him. That could be it for the third quarter.
Chiefs are driving.
Cooper was all
They're at the
way on the
32-yard
backside.
line.
Yeah,
Third down
it's
here
another
coming
good
up.
job by George Payton drafting. They found Jonathan Cooper late, and he has stepped up with all their injuries to really give them a lift at that linebacker core.
Broncos up by 4. 15 minutes to play a Mile High. Can number 15 engineer a fourth quarter comeback for Kansas City? And
Chiefs on the move. Chiefs are on the move here, guys. It's looking solid right now. Yes, Lady D. Yes, let's go. Touchdown. They need it. They need it, Lady D. I'm feeling confident. They're moving the ball really good here. Yeah, I just don't know if Drew Lock can play from behind either. So if the Chiefs could punch us in the end zone, puts a lot of pressure on that Denver offense. Come on, people, like. I appreciate it, Lady D. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help us out. We are in a break right now, heading to the fourth quarter. 21-17, Denver Broncos lead the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs driving here, looking to take the lead back. Looking pretty solid as of right now. Boy, I started the day early today, guys. Well, I've been starting the day early a lot. Started the day at 4 o'clock in the morning doing research and stuff. Whew. Starting to hit me now, you know?
They can come back.
Number 1 seed, Titans loss. The Chiefs could slide all the way to 4 loss day. They really need to win this game for sure.
It's still treacherous now.
All right, here's Mahomes going shotgun here.
Yeah.
Final quarter begins on the 2nd and 6. Mahomes rolls and throws back across his.
Oh, he had a guy open too. It'll be third down.
Robinson lurking back in coverage there was Draymond Jones laid across the middle. Mr. Herbstreit.
Yeah, I mean, Draymond Jones, the defensive lineman. I mean, watch him move back to the backside of this. He's twisting in here and just.
AJ's capping ain't easy. No, it sure ain't. It's tough. That's worth it though. It really is.
Think about the potential of a
like they say, the early bird gets the worm. You
That's
know?
just awareness and instincts there.
You get a lot better odds earlier in the morning. You know, it's funny. I've actually looked at all my bets throughout the day, and everything's a lot worse odds. So you really do get better stuff early on in the day. Pass incomplete, ball deflected, 4th down here for the Chiefs. I think they're going to kick this field goal. They're going to have to. It's 4th and 6.
It's 4th down.
Looked like Shamar Steven, 99 in front of him. Watch 99 get his hand up, knock that down.
Pass batted down at the line. Hey, you got to hand it to the Broncos defense and their offense, really. They've showed up today for sure.
Down, and the Denver defense gets a stop.
Stephen, big 6'5" player. In comes Harrison Butker. 51
Harrison
yards.
Butker from 51 yards here for the Chiefs. Big field goal.
You need to be confident to drive it from
Field
here.
goal is on the way. Line drive, and it's good.
Through from 51.
Not a lot of arc on that one.
With good
21 to 20, though. He knocks it down.
25 yards. Smile from Fangio. His team
Lady
still
D,
has
the
lead,
O-line does not need to
21-20
be
now.
stalled.
Again, Kansas City had pretty good field position there after the Denver punt. Still a little tentative.
That's like a 2-iron.
Just
off the tee,
easing
right?
his way. He's smart. I mean, he knows what he's doing. If you just tuned in, he had
Yeah, the defenders there got their hands up there in the passing lanes there from Mahomes to knock that one down.
Today where he lost his footing and went down.
Oh, yeah, definitely a little bit more engagement there from the offensive line would be nice.
Very smart with kind of using his
Make that
balance and
defensive lineman
using
engage.
his weight to his advantage, but not just powering through that football.
So the Chiefs trying to avoid a 2-game skid at the end of the season. Remember, we talked about the uncharacteristic start off that Super Bowl loss, 3-4. Teams playing Mahomes differently.
Boy, that jersey on Patrick Mahomes is dirty today. I'm telling you what.
And defensively putting themselves in position to claim that top seed.
Such a big game, though, for the Chiefs, guys. They really do need to win
late
this game.
last week to win the division and force this one to be a meaningful game for the Chiefs.
Kickoff downfield. I think it's going to be a touchback here. Broncos start at the 20-yard line.
Maybe what Kansas City
We're all over the Chiefs season recap. Started the season 3-4. Won next 8 games. And then the Cincinnati Bengals beat them last week. Jamar Chase went crazy. That actually won me a good bit of loot, too, to be honest with you.
I think people around the league starting to really take notice of what he can do.
The Broncos still protecting a lead. Back to
Drew Lock, hand it off.
Game going.
Gordon
had a touchdown run earlier.
down to the 29, gain of 6.
He came into this game.
Or out to the 31. I said down to the 29.
Line and what Pat Shermer, as a play caller, veteran in this league, would have to do. And they, to their credit, they've been balanced. They've gotten just enough out of Drew Lock in his passing game. And Melvin Gordon has been an outstanding compliment tonight. It's great to see Williams and Gordon healthy together. Both came
Second down here, Melvin Gordon lining up in the eye.
For touchdowns on the ground. On the other side, Mahomes is the leading runner for Kansas City. Different field today.
Gordon stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Third down coming up. Let's see.
Snead, third down.
Let's see if Chiefs D could step it up.
Hasn't really been about keep away.
Looking solid so far. I believe they got him in third down now.
Had the ball.
Lady D, 21 likes. There are 30 in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, they run the ball.
Appreciate it, Lady D. I do.
They stopped in there, but
yeah, hit that like button, guys. Appreciate it.
This is where Shermer's entire
Helps
goal,
us out.
where they've been for the most part in this game, where it's manageable, gives him options as a play caller.
All right, Drew Lock, shotgun here. Can they get the stop? Lock underneath. Melvin Gordon's going to get the first down across the 35 to about the 38. There's too much space out there for Gordon.
Last year, all the interceptions.
A lot of space.
The most third down decision making. Watch the eyes. Left. Knows all along he's going to dump it to Gordon, but he's moving the defense, controlling the defense with his eyes. Eventually dumps it down to Gordon and picks up that first down.
Good play there from Locke.
Good call by Pat Shermer as well.
It's nice to see Gordon back and having a nice finale to this season. He knows where his future will take him, but he's showing.
First down and 10.
3 tight ends in for Denver.
I'm guessing they're going to run the football here. They sure are. Melvin Gordon through the hole. Gets about 5.
They'll take that first down gain every series.
They are mixing up those formations. You mentioned the 3 tight ends. Go with that 13 personnel with a 1 back, the 3 tight ends, and a good push this time from the left side. This offensive line, the much maligned offensive line over the last 3 games.
Melvin Gordon, 10 carries, 106 yards on the day, guys. It's over 10 yards a clip.
Tough sledding and not doing a very good job.
Lady D, that D is horrible. I could do better, for sure. Yeah, they're not playing the run very well today at all. Even when they know it's coming, they're not defending the run well at all.
Chiefs in both meetings now.
Maybe play action here. Drew Lock rolling out underneath, wide open. Wow. Cortland Sutton inside the 45, first down.
Mixing all these different
A little
formations.
too easy. A little too easy.
They motion all the way across with Sutton. See him there coming across. Nobody gets outside. That time Snead the corner because you got the 3 tight ends.
Gotta give it to Drew Lock. He's actually playing pretty well today.
Nobody picks up Sutton. He's just hanging out as a check down on the outside.
First catch for Cortland Sutton. A nice bounce back year after the knee injury ruined
First
last
down
season.
and 10 at the 44 of the Chiefs. That's a false start.
And a flag before the snap was fumbled.
Illegal snap.
Spags, the D coordinator, should be fired. Yeah.
5-yard penalty.
Cushionberry, the center. You don't see this.
Yeah, his
very
unit's
often.
not getting it done today. They have played a lot better
Everybody
lately,
else is
though.
sitting and waiting.
Well, I mean, outside of last week, too. The last couple weeks have not been good. But during that winning streak, they were playing really well. Obviously, not quite as much right now. This is the important time of the year where you need him to play well, too, heading into the playoffs.
Quiet, mature guy. But Denver behind the 6 on first down. It's Williams in the game.
First down, Drew Lock.
Snap it at 2. And Lock
Cross back, dumps it off underneath the
He's got some
Williams.
space.
He's got some
Lowers
space.
The shoulder kind of delivers the blow to the Honey Badger there.
Yeah, they're still having a hard time with this 3 tight end look, and you've got to watch these linebackers. You got to get outside. Nobody's getting to the outside. I think they're confused with that look right now, and a lot of the times you're getting some pre-snap movement that's affecting the eyes of the linebackers and the safeties and the communication. Second time in a row, maybe third.
Gail Flow on our Twitch side. I'm sorry, I might have missed it earlier in the chat. I don't know how long that's been there. How's it going, dude? I'm doing good, my man. Thanks for joining us. Joining us from Spain, guys. He's a Kansas City fan as well. So let's go Chiefs, huh? And thank you for that follow, man. I appreciate that.
Actually, it was Fangio who spotted the play clock winding down.
Second down and 8. I wonder what happened here. I think we got a timeout here from the Broncos.
Whoever made a sharp call.
Lady D, Chiefs look like they will be one and done in the playoffs. Yeah. If they can't get home field here, Lady D, definitely going to be trouble because I think if they lose this game, I think they'll probably most likely slip. They'll slip to at least third in the standings because I don't see the Bills losing in any way to the Jets. So.
A professional embarrassment for this franchise to lose to one opponent 12 times in a row, winless since Manning retired, and that for them was a huge motivation today. And we're seeing it carry into the fourth quarter with a chance to finish the job, which hasn't been easy for this
Denver
team.
Broncos 12 straight losses to the Chiefs. That's
something
interesting.
that has been lacking, but obviously you want to win the game.
All right, Drew Lock shotgun on second and 8 here, guys.
Today, showing a lot of pride.
Gets it out.
Underneath, Lock completes. It's going to be a first down Broncos. Way too much space. Tim Patrick, though, with the first down gain of about 10.
Working the outside. They got out of that 3 tight end look. And this time they're just spreading them out. Again, the corners are dropping. You get one-on-one with a receiver, with a linebacker who's sitting in zone. And able to pull away.
They will drop the
This offense
3.
right now has a
Yeah,
very nice
for
rhythm
real.
to it
Behind
on
the
this
Bills
drive.
and the Titans there.
Very few fireworks. You know,
Daniel
Patrick has the one
Corona,
really
Eagles,
long pass,
Cowboys
but
prop bets.
the only
Ooh.
catch longer than 21
Danielle,
yards.
I did not cap that game, my man.
4 for 4 in this drive.
I actually have an NFL episode coming out for tomorrow, around 9:30. Williams inside the 20, first down Broncos. Yeah, I did not. The problem I had there with Daniel and the Cowboys Eagles game, I just wasn't sure who was playing. I didn't have a lot of props listed when I was looking, my man. So that's why I had a hard time capping that one. Spread pick, hard not to like the Cowboys tonight with all the people out for Philly. So.
And then dance around the block on the edge from Patrick. He did a good job against Ward. Denver up a point.
Lady D, this is so bad.
Can they
The
find
game's
the end
over.
zone?
We still got hope, Lady D. Got to hold the field goal here. That would be important for sure.
And directing traffic using the entire
AJ's
play.
Elliott, anytime touchdown. There you go.
Makes a
Feels
great
like you can't
cut.
go wrong with that.
So
Oh,
it's a
Melvin
leg
Gordon
drive
inside the
is
10.
shoved
It's about 8.
by a lineman down inside
Second
the
down
10.
and 2
Yeah,
coming
I
up.
thought Melvin Ingram had a chance there. He was able to get off of the block of Cam Fleming, got into the backfield, but Melvin Gordon's able to bounce to the outside around that right there. He gets around 24.
Yeah,
And then how
Gordon
about
gets a
the
lot of
move back
space
to the
there out
inside
on the
there
edge.
that he puts on Ward.
How about the leg drive moving backwards by Gordon?
This is an impressive drive in the fourth quarter by this Denver offense.
Our football, play 10 on the drive coming up.
Second down and 2 here for
Three
Drew
tight ends
Lock.
in. Use that formation a bit in this possession. Gordon.
Hand it off. Gordon stuck.
The ball.
Oh, he lost it. Chiefs got it. 30, 40, 50. I think it's gone. 40, 30, 20. Touchdown, Chiefs. Will it stand?
Score.
Will it stand?
Knock the ball loose.
Lady D, how about it?
And the Chiefs have the lead in this crowd is stunned.
Wow. Woo.
Right here, just darts. He did it on the previous play.
That's
Neither
crazy.
tight end picks him up, so he hits Melvin Gordon as soon as he gets his hand on the ball.
I think
And
that's a
you say, Chris,
touchdown.
it's the rookie Nick Bolton who picks it up. Just
Wow.
darts into that backfield. There's
Yeah,
the
it didn't look
presence
like he was
finally
down.
felt
Lady D, I
from
think this is
Melvin
going to
Ingram.
stand. This is going to be a touchdown for the Chiefs. How about it, huh?
Unable to make the
Just
tackle and
what the
throw
doctor
his
ordered.
teammate. Locke was a veteran. Bolton was a young guy on the scout team. Given the number one
That's
offensive
insane.
problems, Locke told us.
That's insane,
Time he gave the
guys.
Broncos a big problem to scoop. and
Wow,
score. Go
scoop
for
and
2
score.
here.
Go
Try
Chiefs.
to
There you
stretch the lead
go.
to 7.
Chiefs going to go for 2 here.
And they were all the way down to the
How
9
about
yard
that?
We were talking about the
That's
Broncos'
crazy.
problems with finishing.
Broncos fans a little
Finishing
sad,
when they're
as
in
they
winning
should be.
position. They'll have to fight from behind. McKinnon in the backfield. This 2-point play.
All right, Mahomes here, shotgun. 2-point conversion try. Mahomes, he's going to run for it, and he's going to get it easy. 28-21
And
Chiefs.
just fires the ball against the wall. In many ways, it's been a frustrating game for Mahomes. But that 2-point play.
There you go, Lady D. Not looking so bad now, huh?
The 86-yard fumble return after Melvin
86-yard fumble return. How about
that?
that?
From Gordon, who's having a tremendous afternoon until this moment.
Oops.
And then Nick Bolton.
That's crazy. 28-21 in the fourth quarter. Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. It's the NFL for you. You never know. Yeah, Lady D, let's go. There it is. That's the one. Finally, I changed the momentum for real. Yeah, that'll do it. It's hard for me to imagine the Broncos being able to answer here, given especially that blow that they just took. AJ's Chiefs minus 2.5. There you go, my man. Is that what you ended up playing there? If so, great look. I like it. 28-21 Chiefs, 7:42 left in the fourth quarter. Running a timeout right now, guys. I think I'm just about out of beer. Gotta get the bag. That's what I got it at. 2.5. There you go, my man. Perfect. Let's make some money. Bag was right. AJ's, he usually is, my man. What a big moment there, huh? But, still got a little bit more work here to do. Broncos are going to get the football. Less than 8 minutes left. Theoretically a chance here for Denver, but you got to like the momentum switch here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Lady D, Steve, I'm getting a fever again after 4 days. Lady D, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hear you though. I've been trying to shake this what I got going on here for a while, but yeah, I hope you feel better, Lady D, for sure. The COVID stuff is so scary, I'm telling you.
Show you the mix up in the right side of that offensive line.
You got to figure by now, though. I mean, after a couple weeks, usually. Usually
out on the edge there, the two tight ends will play.
Usually with that stuff, I thought that stuff happens early, but definitely not good that the fever was back. We don't like to see that. So yeah, I hope you feel better, Lady D. I get it. It sucks to have. It really does. I just get tested again today. I'm submitting my results. AJ's, I hope you all feel better. Appreciate that. Yeah. Thanks for the love in the chat. That's good stuff. We all want to get better from that stuff, right? We don't want to.
Chiefs 9 with the lead.
Really scary stuff nowadays, right? 75 yards away. Wide open, Patrick across the 50. Patrick breaks a tackle. Wow, Patrick across midfield. First down for the Broncos. There is still some football here left. Broncos not going to quite go away here.
81 Patrick has made some plays. This time the zone is flooded with a receiver downfield that takes the corner, and then they bring in Patrick right behind it. There's no one there left to pick him up.
29-yard gain.
Lock, play action. Drew Lock going up top.
Looking again for Patrick. He was covered. Crowd wants a flag and doesn't get one. Sneed in coverage.
It's hard to get.
Pass incomplete. No flag thrown.
Over his right shoulder. He's looking over his left shoulder.
Hey, Chase, this game is crazy. For real.
I think it's hard on an official to call that. I don't know if there was even enough contact there. I mean, he touches him on the hip, but hard to sell that when your own receiver.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was a penalty.
John Perry agrees with that assessment. That snaps a streak of 6 completions for Lott.
Second down, 10. Drew Lock single back here.
Turnover, they've come right back.
They are going to run it.
Williams.
Javonte Williams to the 42.
Agreed.
It'll be about 3rd and 6 coming up here, guys.
Surprising given how they've struggled to finish games. We talked the pregame comments from Justin Simmons. He said it's just like there's a barrier there, and it's a barrier that we haven't been able to get over in these close losses, and they're trying to break through the barrier.
Right 3rd down and 6 here coming up, guys.
Sitting there at 7 and 6. As bad as things have been, 7 and 6 with 3 winnable games, and to lose all 3 in the fashion in which they did. So yeah, there's a bit of a barrier, but again, how they played today coming off of that says a lot.
Need 6. Pressure.
Drew Lock up top. Passes caught at the 15. Jerry Jeudy. Broncos are in business here, guys, inside the 20-yard line. Wow.
Intentionally underthrows his ball. Watch Hughes, the corner. He's going downfield. He fears Jeudy going vertical. Ball brings him back, and Hughes never located the football, so they're bringing him back. The right throw there by Drew Lock. Corners, even at this level, sometimes a hard time when they're out there on an island trying to find that football and adjusting back.
Pass game heating up, a 28-yard gain on 3rd and 6. Denver right back.
I'd say Drew Lock is playing a heck of a game today. He really is. Inside the 15 here for Drew Lock. Gonna hand it off. Williams gets about a yard. Suck it down.
I was going to say, one thing you think they're not going to get off the edge against them on this drive, right? But Ingram, they actually moved to the inside. They brought up the inside linebacker, Willie Gay. He was over the tight ends. And they bring Ingram with his size into the inside to try to win a one-on-one matchup.
Then Kirk, they move the ball well, but they need a touchdown here. So where are you going to look for a play, Coach?
2nd down 9. Drew Lock, shotgun.
Ingram spaced out. Lock looks across the middle, end zone into.
Oh, almost picked off. Do that in about triple coverage.
Fenton, 3rd and 9.
Drew Lock got away with one there.
Jeudy beat his man on the right slide.
3rd down coming up, guys.
There. But he elects to go back to the left. Really tight window there, and a nice job by Fenton. Not getting that left hand on the shoulder to get the interference, but working around Patrick to be able to knock that ball loose.
Drew Lock living dangerously there.
Incredible move to the outside.
3rd down 9 here from the 13-yard line.
The first time since the fumble, 3 receivers to the right on 3rd and 9.
Lock
looking
up top, incomplete, looking for Fant.
It was Fant. You had coverage there. From
I don't know. Did we get a field goal attempt here?
4th and 9, and here comes the field goal attempt.
Lady D too crazy. Well, they held the field goal there, Lady D, which is good. They're still going to need a touchdown either way, which it's hard to imagine Denver getting a touchdown here with 4 minutes left. And if you give the ball back to Patrick Mahomes. But Denver's going to like to kick the field goal. There you go, Lady D. Go Chiefs. Chiefs Nation.
Crowd reaction to the field goal attempt is not positive.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I understand the fans' frustration.
Put down by Martin.
Because it doesn't make a lot of sense to kick a field goal here. You need a touchdown either way, so.
With 4:37 to play.
I mean, now you win it with a touchdown, but in theory, you could still win it with a touchdown either way. You just go for 2 if you want to do that route. I don't know. It's hard to say, though, 4th and 9. But, yeah, Chiefs get the stop there, hold them to a field goal. Oh. We're on a timeout right now. Lady D, this whole weekend is going to be crazy. Dreams will be spoiled, I hear you. Yeah, especially if a team like the Jets beats the Bills. Or the Texans beats the Titans, right? Wouldn't that be nuts? It could definitely happen, though. It's the NFL, a lot of crazy stuff can happen. Salvador Chavez, how many games are you doing today? Just the one for today, Salvador. We may be back with Sunday night. Well, we're most likely going to be back with Sunday Night Football tomorrow night. Live streaming that one. But yeah, tonight, just the one for today. I got to do a, whatchamacallit, NFL video up quick. Get that out hopefully by 9:30. And then I got to go to bed and get up early and do it all over again. So Texans always beat the Titans. That is true, Lady D. They play them very well. You know, the Jags always usually beat the Colts too, right? In Jacksonville, that is a very interesting trend as well. Jacksonville beats the Colts in Jacksonville. A good bet.
Accuracy there. Luck's had a
All right, we're back here from timeout.
He'd love to have that one back.
And that's NFL football, the quarterback position, right? You have a couple chances where do you make the right read? Do you make the right throw? Do you pick the right guy? And it's a touchdown to Judy. I think if he does throw to the right.
Keep in mind, this is a guy that last year in 13 games had 15 interceptions, tied for the most in the league. and so far, 3 starts. Last 2
kickoff deep into the end zone, touchdown.
And as he said, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, AJ's Chargers at the Raiders. That's right, AJ's. That will be the game tomorrow night, Sunday Night Football. Right now, I have the Chargers -3 in that one, covering that spread.
On deck from Philadelphia.
Zeke Elliott getting ready to play here versus the Eagles.
When I was younger, growing up, watching those Cowboys-Eagles games, Harold Carmichael, Wilbert Montgomery, Danny White.
Who are you pulling for?
I was a big Cowboys fan.
Were you really?
Back in that era.
I was for the Eagles.
Yeah, I was a Cowboys guy. Drew Pearson, Tony Hill.
All right. Can Kansas City lead out this clock? Up 4.5.
Underneath, McCole Hardman with the catch. 40, 50. McCole Hardman loose inside the 40, down to the 30. Big gain there for McCole Hardman. Sorry, guys.
Justin Simmons on the stop, but a massive gain.
Wow, what a big gain there for Hardman. That's the type of play that could seal the fate here of the Broncos. I guess that's why he kicked the field goal. Now it makes a lot of sense because now the Chiefs can kick a field goal and the Broncos will still get another shot. So I guess Fangio looks like a genius now.
Getting out in front. And 17, he doesn't need a lot of room.
That was a big play, Lady D, there for the Chiefs.
A short pass.
McKinnon with the carry inside the 30, gets about 4. McKinnon lowers the shoulder. Denver takes a quick timeout there.
Pretty good job keeping him in check. The running game's been kept in check. Kirk Mahomes is actually the leading rusher, and it's a scoop and score that invigorated KC defense is going to perhaps be the difference in this one.
Yeah, whatever it takes, whether it's special teams, defense making a play. Mahomes gets so much of the attention. But now this is what separates great teams. This 4-minute offense, trying to work clock, trying to pick up.
Anyway, the Chiefs still can cover the pregame spread here. They were 10-point favorites. They got to win this game by 11.
Gordon off guard. He couldn't believe he was in there that quick.
No, and I mean that is just something you don't.
Boy, Melvin Ingram's actually pretty fast. When you look at him.
Locke had a chance to make a tackle, and his former Missouri teammate couldn't do it. And Bolton showing his speed. And Kansas City, you're right, this is what separates elite teams. And they're trying to win a 13th consecutive divisional road game. It's one of the longest streaks of all time, trying to extend their mastery of the Broncos.
All right, here we go. We got second down. Mahomes going to go shotgun here.
Just one timeout now.
McKinnon makes the catch, picks up the first down inside the 20. Wow, big first down.
Williams and Gore are physical. McKinnon
down to the 19.
Earlier played a big role today.
And Denver's going to use their last time out. And that's the thing. Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce are such a big part of this offense. I think you got to, if you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan, with Tyreek Hill being hobbled and not playing much, who is going to step up?
This game is just about over.
Besides Kelce. And we've seen
game's heading to the cooler, guys.
McKinnon's kind of come out of nowhere.
Chiefs are putting this one on ice.
I think McCole Hardman also, being able to become that guy after the catch, quick pass, make a guy miss and get upfield. He's become that Tyreek Hill in this game.
That would make it extra frustrating for Denver because for the second game this season, Mahomes doesn't go crazy. They contain both Kelce and Hill, and other guys may find a way to squeeze out a win. Out of timeouts, 3.5 to play. Chiefs in the red zone.
Gonna hand it off again. McKinnon's got a little bit of space. It's about 2, but second and 8.
Draymond Jones gets away for a gain.
Yeah, that's
Just 2 yards.
not looking good for them.
We thought we'd see a lot of
That's for
Williams.
sure.
We thought maybe at times we'd
One
see
more
Derek
first down,
Moore.
it's over, guys.
Jarrett McKinnon coming into tonight.
It's all
just so
over
you know,
but the tears.
7 carries, 38 yards on the season.
Right.
And what he's doing tonight.
Nicole Hardman, 100-yard game on his 8 receptions.
McKinnon's really has had a solid
Chiefs
game.
with a 3 tight end look.
About 2:50 left, second down 8. Mahomes hands it off McKinnon. Boy, it's about 5, close to 6. Chiefs will have to actually snap this before the 2-minute warning, which is very significant, actually.
Look at 62.
Broncos have
52 Humphrey.
one more shot.
Smith.
Yeah, AJ's that turnover earlier was absolutely
I always like
huge.
to talk about those
Absolutely.
offensive linemen, especially in the fourth quarter.
That pretty much cashed the
Lean
bet
on people,
as
they
long as
start
they
being
hold
the
on
difference
here.
in a game.
But obviously not,
Broncos defense can do here.
definitely not over.
Field goal attempt. Still a 1-score game.
Holmes going to work this.
They get a
clock
first
to
down,
1
the game's
second.
over. This is your ball game right here, guys.
Fire just before.
We'll go through the formalities after the 2-minute warning, but timeout there by the Chiefs at 2:03. They do take the timeout.
See if they can
Kansas City.
keep the drive going.
Well, it basically
Send
comes
Broncos
down.
off the field.
You pick up this first down, and game's over. That's 2-minute warning will stop the clock, and that's it. This is. We talked about who would step up with Tyreek Hill down, and Hardman, who, remember when they drafted him out of Georgia, I thought, boy, they already have Tyreek Hill, and now you get Hardman to go along.
They're showing highlights here of Hardman running down the sideline. All right, here we go. Third down, guys. This is your ball game. Mahomes shotgun. Out to his right, throws. Pass complete. I think we're going to get a false start. Oh, boy.
Offense. Number 77.
What a big penalty. Wow.
Penalty. Third down.
You want to talk about an absolutely monster penalty. That would be it right there.
Difficult this third down play.
And what a surprise. You see what the play call was, right? Number 10 comes out, and they just throw that quick pass to the outside. He's actually going out now. But those short yardage situations, Mahomes rolling normally to his right, boom, sidearm to Tyreek Hill, where you know it's coming and you still can't stop it, but he is now out. Kelsey all the way up at the top of your screen.
All right, third down here. Mahomes going shotgun, 3rd and 8. Mahomes down the middle. It's caught. That'll end the game right there. Travis Kelsey, 1st and goal, and now we'll get 3 knees after the 2-minute warning. That's your ball game, guys.
Somewhat of a quiet night. He scored the first touchdown, but it was his turn to step up and make a play, and he does on that big third down.
Lady D, cash those Chiefs. There it is. Gotta get the bag, cashing all over the place. Yes, indeed. There it is. Good call on that 2.5. Very solid. We're in a commercial timeout right now, guys. We're going to go through the formalities. Still in commercial timeouts. AJ's, thanks guys. Have a great night. I'm out. AJ's, thanks for joining us, man. Always great to see you. Have a great rest of your night as well. Nice hit on those Chiefs 2.5 to you as well, my man. Have a great rest of your night. We are just going through the formalities here. This game is over. It's on the freezer. It's in the cooler. The butter's getting hard. The jello's jiggling. Forgot where I heard that from. This game is in the icebox, guys. Travis Kelce with the play, with the catch. He did get a little hurt on that, though. AJ's Go Suns over. There it is, my man. Absolutely. Let's go Suns over.
Hill and Kelce potentially without the bye next week going into the playoffs.
Yeah, that's right.
Not 100%.
That's right. I mean, and hopefully they're good to go and have a good week of resting up to get ready. But yeah, it's just, if you're a Chiefs fan, you're seeing your two of your stars this game limping on and off the field.
Rain beginning to fall in Denver. Precipitation arriving a little later than anticipated.
First nail down now for Patrick Mahomes.
Chiefs just kill it right here.
Like we said, elite teams work the 4-minute offense.
Dominic CF, if you were at an FSU Florida game, who are you rooting for? Dominic, I'm rooting for Florida. I actually like Florida. I like Florida and Georgia from the SEC. I'd be rooting for Florida 100%.
But I'm going to one thing I would tell you, just as a football guy.
How about you, my man?
Deny his team still plays for him.
That's always a good game.
They still fight.
Florida State.
They haven't been able to, but an impressive effort against a really good team.
Another nail down here from Patrick Mahomes.
Well, 24 points on offense.
We'll get one more of those, and then we will be done there.
Conversation will only heighten here. The Chiefs moving to 12-5, and temporarily take a half-game lead over the Titans, who did lose to the Texans earlier this year, but will be highly motivated to grab that top seed on the road.
And of course, Tennessee beat Kansas City head-to-head, so if they beat the Texans tomorrow, they'll secure that #1 seed, which I lived in Nashville for 11 years. I mean, that city will go.
Zachariah, LMFAO Chiefs didn't care about this game at all.
In the meantime, the misery will continue.
Yeah, I mean, by the way they played it, it appeared that way. Mahomes kneels down one more time. That is your football game, guys. Chiefs win it 28-24. Great call out stuff. We got to get the bag, and the AJ's cashed on the -2.5 live Chiefs bet. Always get some great live betting in here, guys. Thanks for joining us. Florida, what Gators or Seminoles? You just said Florida. Oh, the Florida Gators. Sorry, the Florida Gators, Dominic.
Led by 7, and then Denver electing to kick that field goal and go for it down there. Never got the ball.
Melvin Ingram.
Yeah, I like the Gators.
Gordon, like, man,
I'm
sorry, man. I just had to make that play. It's pretty cool to see.
Melvin on Melvin. Yeah, that was the play of the game.
That was it. That was it.
So a frustrating season ends for Denver, but they did, as you said, Kirk, show a lot of heart, play hard. What is the future of Drew Lock? That remains to be seen. In the meantime, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs can kick their feet up and watch the games tomorrow and learn of their seeding.
28-24, the final.
How would you describe this win?
I mean, it was tough. We didn't play the way we wanted to play in the first half, especially.
We didn't
That's a
listen
good
to the
football team. I mean,
Mahomes
they were right
post
there in the playoffs, and playing here is never easy. So it was good to find a way to get a win.
What did you think when you saw Nick Bolton scoop and score?
I thought he was going to go down. I don't know if y'all saw. He almost went forward. No offense to Daniel Jones, but he almost gave one of those. And so, I thought he went down, but that was a heck of a play by Melvin Ingram. That's the reason we got him here. I mean, he makes plays like that.
How would you describe what this team has done these last 2 weeks? Last week was a loss, obviously, but this week a gritty win, heading into the postseason and tuning things up for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to be better. I mean, we got what it takes. I mean, we have everybody in this locker room to do what we want to do. What's up, dog? We got everybody in this locker room to do what we want to do, but we got to be better if we want to make a run to the AFC, because it's a tough division. You
get to put your feet up tomorrow and watch. Obviously, you guys need
that is the truth.
To lose to the Texans to get that top seed. You got a watch party plan. How are you going to go through all that?
Yeah, we'll watch the game and everything like that. I mean, we handled our business today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Regardless, either way, we got to go out there and win some football games. So we'll be ready to go.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you,
Chris.
Throws for 269 and 2 is the leading rusher.
Okay, guys, that is gonna do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. We were a little bit late here getting on, but I hope you guys had a good time. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Always appreciate that. Really does help us out. We run these fairly often. Should be running it tomorrow night, Sunday Night Football as well. So come back and join us for Sunday Night Football between the Chargers and the Raiders. Looking forward to that game as well. I'm 95% sure I'm going to be streaming. There's a 5% chance I may not be. I have to talk with the missus. You know how it is. But other than that, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate all of you. I really do. You guys are all awesome. This is always the highlight of my night, getting to hang out with you guys. So, other than that, guys, it's going to do it for me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Great rest of your night, and we will catch you back next time. Peace out.